Who died?
Yeah, I didn't know anyone died yet. That's crazy.
Oh my
Someone.
god. Can't wait
So
to
I
hear
did.
should I give the recap, or are we just gonna?
Yeah. Hit us with your most fucking. I want to feel it. I want to get back into the feelings.
Do you want me to do it?
So
Yes.
You
Either
got it.
or.
You should
Okay.
do it.
Yeah.
Last session of Twilight Imperium, also known as Session 32, the episode where Nisa died.
Huh?
That's what it's
We
called in the show,
encountered-
too.
We encountered Aladdin Sane and Ziggy Stardust playing in some strange eldritch, let's call it a sanctuary, if you will. They were interlocking with some strange eldritch device or being. No one is quite sure. They were discussing pranking each other when I believe it was Irenicus attempted to strike Aladdin Sane, and in doing so, the wall reached out the massive hand that was dangling from it, grasping him and taking him into the internals, dragging him upwards to the rooftop of the tower, where our intrepid adventurers rushed after, only to be confronted by Sai Sato himself, a treacherous scallywag who sought the death of the Eclipse Pirates for their transgressions on Sazori. He asserted that they were the blame behind the incident, which now leaves Sazori in this governmentless state. Combat ensued. It was rigorous. Aladdin Sane was conjured several aberrations, shall we call them, while Raven attempted to free the Eclipse Pirates from the mind control of Aladdin Sane, and in doing so, became mind controlled herself. With our intrepid adventurers backed into a corner, Nisa saw only one way out. To bravely, or stupidly, gamble it all into one big blow, bringing down Aladdin Sane and ending her life.
Stupidly.
Did you guys hear that? I
Yeah.
swear to
Yeah.
God,
Yep.
it sounds like a fucking fly is in my ear, just being annoying.
I'm so sorry.
Stupidly. Stupidly.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
Dude, I can't
Just kidding.
believe you used your wish and then immediately died that same episode.
Kind of fire,
Worth.
kind of bowler. The real ones get it.
So Aladdin Sane was taken as well?
Yes.
They're down.
Yeah,
Hmm.
we did this shit.
As we get back into the current events proper, for the past roughly, since the very beginning of this combat at least, some sort of psychic power unleashed by Sane was unleashed onto the stolen portal from the Guns Industrial Factorium, now laid horizontal surrounding a massive void crystal cluster. Once this portal was reactivated, this sparking whir began, and the entirety of the world around you began to shake, to pivot, to shift. It began speeding up at such a rate that a deep crow that had flown 80 feet above you immediately forcefully met ground in front of Irenicus, Aestus, and Vincent once more, as you see the twilight sky above you shimmering, ephemerally moving, almost like a puddle of gasoline on asphalt, has opened up. Where once you were deep in a cave, the entire world around you is shifting. You see, almost like glass floors of purple crystal splaying out over the horizon. Perhaps it was no exaggeration or hyperbole or figure of speech at all when Aladdin Sane that said that they were going to turn this whole moon inside out. Some, including Sai, thought that it had been a proverbial threat, one meant to upend the status quo. Who knows? But I will say, for but a moment, above all of that worrying, all of that sparking, and the noises of combat, a voice plays in somebody's head. A memory shunted to the front of their mental complex by seeing a familiar face frozen in time. Two bodies lay on the floor, 5 feet apart from each other, an explosion having bursted between them of pure arcane energy that has left the lunar stone floor beneath between in almost a glassed state. One, Aladdin Sane, eyes rolled back, pure white visible. No life or light behind them. Long, spindly, white hair sprawled out like spider silk across the floor several feet, currently soaking up blood. Fine, dainty, black clothes with frilled collar and cuffs. Burned by an exument of power. A burn scar across the face and chest. The other, Vincent, a mischievous smile, now frozen in time. One reminiscent of a time when you caught a little girl stealing desserts from a wedding party, a reception. For a moment there is but silence. The world stops. But it cannot stop forever, let alone long enough for you to be able to grieve right now, for there is work to be done.
Constant reminders of your moderate to severe Crohn's disease or
It
ulcerative
is
colitis can make it hard to be there when it
the
matters
Neomorph's turn. The creature here fighting Kaibu is going to make 2 swings at Kaibu, who recklessly attacked. The first being a bite, and the second being with a tentacle that bursts almost like an open wound out of its side. That being a... Both are going to hit. Kaibu is currently raging, so he is only going to take... But that will be enough. As Kaibu just... and just goes down, just overwhelmed by too many strikes from multiple foes around him. Ozzy, it is now your turn.
Oh shit. Okay. Let's see. Jesus. What a way to throw me into. Okay.
Sorry, you are next.
Is the tentacle fish? Nah, I got this. Is the tentacle fish like floating, or is it like at the same
It's
level as
floating.
like we are?
It's floating. It's
Like
on your
high
level.
up or like above?
No,
Or
it's on your. No, you're good. It's on your level.
okay, that was my question.
No, you're good.
I guess I'm gonna bonus action move my dog next to it. And is anyone hypnotized, or are they hypnotized by like its little babies?
fucking- what's his
Raven
name is
has
still
been
hypnotized,
hypnotized
Raven.
by specifically this creature, and you would have seen that.
The big one?
Yes, the one that you
Okay.
just moved your.
And I can assume it is being held by concentration, correct?
Not entirely sure.
Yeah, that's like a general. I'm going back and forth between. I'm waiting for my character sheet to open.
Oh, you're good.
But I would like to cast from my little guy. If I okay, there you go. Let me read the spell real quick. It can return and make a spell. The advantage. Okay, I can't make reactions. But like if you attack a creature that's holding concentration, does it have to make a concentration saving throw?
It does if it is concentrating on it.
Okay, well, I'm willing to. Ooh, wait, hold on. Should I do that?
I mean,
Or-
regardless, you would still be damaging the creature responsible for this.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually. You know what? Let me try instead of a cantrip. I'm gonna try. What's it called? Brain.
Information.
I'm zapping it
overload.
with the. Yeah. Give me an intelligence save. I'm assuming it's a creature and it will have low intelligence, but I could be incredibly wrong on that. So we'll find out.
It's not the worst, but it is. It rolled a 10, so you do get to
I
roll
definitely
through damage.
failed. Okay. Okay.
Do you want to supercharge this with any spell slots?
I'm thinking about it. Was it attacked at all last turn or last
No.
session? Okay.
It seems to have suffered no damage.
Then I guess I will. I believe that is /R 5d8.
I almost did the thing myself. I'm sorry, I'm used to Bugs Bunnying you. Yeah, you are correct.
Okay. I wonder if I could just do the +5. I wonder if I could just throw that in and it'll just add it.
It should.
22 points of damage.
Okay, it did not like that. It hurt a little bit.
Bro, I was so
Okay.
scared that Jordan was about to say it's immune to psychic damage.
Surprisingly, it's not.
I was
Surprisingly.
holding my fucking breath.
Yeah,
Okay,
the mind-controlling aberration here is actually not immune to psychic damage or even resistant.
Okay, I lowered that. Hold on, let me remove a spell slot. Just so we know, it has disadvantage now, or I believe we have advantage on attacking it.
I believe the next attack against it has advantage.
Yeah, so I'm just
The next-
saying we should start wailing on that motherfucker. Okay, there
Which
we
one
go,
are you
hold on.
talking about?
The
The
fish.
creature
The
right
squid
here.
thing.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, right next to my guy.
It's called the
for-
Aboleth Lasher.
yeah, the next one would be Vincent, or we'll see. Okay, that I believe that's all I can do on my turn.
I gotcha. In that
Yes.
case, it is the Gloomstalker's turn, and there are multiple of them. I didn't get this goddamn. I could have sworn I had your character sheet out. I'm such a fraud.
Such a
my
baka.
Well, 20 is acting crazy for me right now.
Oh yeah, you have a big ass fight. So one Gloomstalker is going to fly here up to you, Cassio, and attempts to attack you. The other is going to. Actually, let me check these guys. 5, huh? Let me make an intelligence check real quick. Yeah, it checks out. It's going to fly up to your manifested mind and attempts to attack it and waste its turn.
Okay.
But
Hell yeah.
and then this one, now that Kaibu is down, is going to fly over here and attack Rio. Against you, Cassio, this is going to be a bite and a claw attack. The bite being a 15 to hit and the claw being a 16 to hit.
Neither hits.
Okay.
I love that.
I love
and
that.
Rio will just parry the attacks from his own Gloomstalker that attacked him. Up next is Vincent D. Nazarek.
That's him. In shock and kind of still in a moment of that stunned realization, he can't help himself but still have that arm reached out. And he is going to use Healing Word, level 1, just because he can't help himself. And Daydreamer is going to appear next to her, kneeled, and just gently raise her head and kind of embrace her. And when Vincent feels the connection not latch, the healing magic disperse, he'll kind of look down, and a very solitary tear will pull down his dirty face past his cracked visor, and he'll look at the rest of his team still struggling to fight for their lives, being in similar situations, none as heart-wrenching, but still his team needs him, and he bites his lip and grits and sees where Ozzy's attention was towards Octavia's captor, and will start using his action to Moonage Barrage. Daydreamer will immediately appear next to him and just start ordering.
Of course. From the gentle caress of Nisa's face, now clenched into a fist to strike against your first attack with advantage.
Oh,
Of course.
well, let's see if it's a natural 20, I guess. Hey,
Ooh,
it
damn!
was. He was very
Right
sad.
there.
Yeah, that's a drink.
Just cracks. You just hear like, almost like the noise of like slime or jelly just exploding as you just crack this thing, and like blood and viscera just sprays out. Still alive, but definitely did not like that.
And
you have one more of those, I believe.
he does, and well, yeah, that's all right. And still obviously all rage in that first one, but definitely lost its focus and oversweeps for the next swipe, assuming missing at 11.
Yes, it misses.
Yeah.
Good call though.
Also, are these Raymond's little bots? These aren't enemies, right?
Yes. Those are
And-
Raimi's little drones.
And this Edgar Allan Poe Crow, is this motherfucker a bad guy?
It is, yes. It picked up and dropped a Renicus, but then the ground started moving so fast because of, well, the world's shifting around you due to this machine, that it just immediately onto the ground and hit it, even though it was flying upwards and is now prone.
Okay. He is going to get onto the side of Vastus and draw his blade, keeping himself angled to see this, to do what he has to do, but also support her. That's his turn.
I gotcha. Up next are the Neomites, who are these little grubby boys up here that are going to first check their movement speed. Okay. This one is going to move here. This one is going to 13, 14, move here. And this last one is going to move. This last one is going to dash to get up to Ziggy. So against you, Cassio, one is going to attempt to bite your ankle and miss with a 16, and the other is going to bite at Yosai and kind of clinch onto his leg and do a little bit of damage, which he isn't going to like too terribly much because he has taken some damage already and it is adding up. But nevertheless, that is the end of their turn. Up next is the Aboleth Lasher at the very bottom. Seeing what's going on, the Aboleth Lasher is going to... Actually, let me double check that. Raven, the Aboleth Lasher is actually going to force you to make a phaser attack against Ziggy.
No!
Because it can use this action to make you make one attack against a creature of its choice.
Ew.
I believe that misses Ziggy as you just like, just weave and flip. But that is going to end its turn. And we are going to go back up to the top at Raven. It is actually your turn now.
What is the roll to get out of this bullshit?
So when you, let me triple check this real quick. Whenever you take damage, you can repeat a DC 14 Wisdom save.
Only
but
on
it is
damage?
it's not a turn-based thing. So on your
Okay,
turn,
fuck.
you technically must.
Shoot at Ziggy again. It's fine. I'm sorry. I mean, that's where my attention is already drawn. He just commanded me to do so.
This
So
is
I
true.
would take another shot.
That will
Let's
miss.
go, baby. Let's go. We love to miss.
And then in my other hand, I'm holding my other gun, which I will shoot.
Bah! Does a 17 hit Ziggy? I imagine not, right?
I want to say
Huh?
it doesn't. I'm hoping it doesn't.
CD, hello?
City! Lock
That
in!
misses. Oh, I was
Oh.
saying all of these missed because I fell to my fucking knees.
I'm
weak.
weak.
Understandable. Raven would be going for headshots, so that makes sense. Does that end your turn, Raven, or would you like to move anywhere?
So here's the thing about moving. Can I move anywhere I want to?
Yes. I will say you can move anywhere you want. You just have to take
You have
action.
enemies on all sides.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
I guess
well,
allies.
I kind of want to be. I kind of want to be a little bit closer in this mix, so I'm gonna walk this way.
Okay.
God damn it!
Of course. Anything else on your turn, or is that it?
That's my turn.
Okay. Up next is the Deep Crow, who is going to use half his movement speed to stand up from prone and to make a goddamn one mandible and one claw attack. The first to Aestus, the second against Vincent. Lee, are you still playing Aestus this time?
Yeah, I can absolutely.
Okay, I
Look
appreciate
at
that.
their armor class.
I'm pretty sure.
92. They actually can't be hit.
18.
So the mandible attack against
Insane.
Aestus is actually going to be a 21.
Oh.
And that is going to be 14 piercing damage.
I don't see it. Where is that?
Oh, I rolled the GM.
Pick 14.
Oh,
run
okay.
water.
Okay. Oh, that's fine. Okay, so you said 14 damage?
Yeah. And then Vincent, your attack misses. Up next is Yosai, who is going to spend a bonus action to lay on hands himself because of 2024 Paladin rules, which is going to be that much. And then he's going to spin around and swing on the Neomite that's biting his leg. So the first is going to be... that's... there we go. Shit. Does that hit? His armor class is pretty low, but he needs to roll a little higher than... There we go! And he is going to put a level 1 Divine Smite on that, and that is going to be enough to just squish that thing like a little bug.
Little bitch. I mean,
Let that nigga know.
Let him know. Up next is Kaibu, who has to make a death save. So. Okay, good to know. Up next is the Grim Dancer, who is going to spend the remainder, finally getting within range of somebody, and is going to skitter up creepishly to Niwa and Yosai, making a bite attack and a slash attack. That is actually going to hit both of them. Thankfully, Niwa resists poison damage, so she is going to take her first hit, but it's not going to be too terribly much. She takes that much, and then Yosai takes... Good thing you healed. That would have taken him down. Up next is Tosha, who is going to... cast a little bit of a spell. Actually, yeah, Tosha is going to cast Spirit Guardians as within 15 feet. This big radius of almost like these little dancing, like almost like fortune papers from Japan, are going to just kind of like dangle in the air and spin around like a maelstrom. And immediately Sai, the Grim Dancer, and the Gloomstalker are going to have to make wisdom saves against that. And Guardian of Faith is not concentration, so it stays up, even though it's almost out of its use. So the Gloomstalker's wisdom save is a failure. The Grim Dancer's wisdom save is a failure. And then Sai's wisdom save is a failure!
Fuck you, Sai.
Fuck you, Sai.
Wait, why are we fucking them?
IDK,
Fuck,
man.
Sai.
Don't.
I'm just here.
Aren't those our allies?
Sai? Sato?
I'm
No,
pretty sure
Sai-
Sai's
Zetas are
bad
He
now.
fucking betrayed us.
He just revealed in the last episode.
No, you're good. Yeah,
Honestly,
there's a bunch of characters.
I forgot.
Sai is the one who betrays you guys to get vengeance on Rio and Tora. And then
Because he's a fucking monarch. He's a
Kaibu,
regent.
Niwa, Tosha, and Yosai are the Eclipse pirates that follow Rio and Tora.
Rio committed
It's a lie.
regicide.
Well, Rio helped the Storm Chasers commit regicide.
Ain't nothing wrong with little regicide.
Oh,
Truth
God.
nuke! Let me write down these damage instances, my fault. So that is... Grim Dancer's looking pretty fucked up. And then... And then... Okay. After Tosha is Ziggy. It is your turn.
Okay.
Raven shot at you multiple times and then ran over. And also a little bug is skittering up behind you to bite your ankles.
But I got other things to worry about. Now, question.
Yeah.
Can I want to check and make sure, are both of these guys dead? Can I
I will
listen for a
say-
heartbeat?
I will say, actually, because I almost forgot about this, so if you will please give me 1 second. On initiative count 20, I would like everybody to roll me a d6.
A D6? Okay.
Yes, please.
Fly like a D6.
4.
2.
6!
6!
We're twinning!
Yes, twin.
Sixes could be bad.
I hope so.
Yeah, you are absolutely right. Well, we'll find out. We'll find out, won't we, Cassio?
Please don't. Please. Please.
Okay.
This is me begging with Forrest not to rob
I'm like
me
right.
blind.
I'm roughly in the middle.
You said what?
I will say,
I'm
as
crying.
combat rages on, the lot of you kind of still steadying your feet, feel the ground beneath you continue to shift at a faster rate. That horizon around you kind of opening up to the night sky above, still massively moving and shifting in ways that make you almost lose your balance and make rocks fall around you, and you see almost like a sea of these purple crystals kind of splaying and bursting and shifting, creating like almost like a floor of purple glass on each side that's sprawling out over the sides of this moon. As Ziggy, I need you to make me a DC 15 dexterity save to avoid some environmental damage. You probably succeed. Yep, you do, and you have evasion.
Yeah, he does.
Nothing. I will say, a couple of other creatures failed their saves and will take some damage. One of which being the Aboleth Lasher, actually.
Let's go.
Who's gonna have them all take some damage. As well as
hi.
the Gloomstalker next to Cassio. Isn't height.
You okay?
Yeah.
I hope so.
She's allergic to the bullshit.
Nah, that sounds bad.
And interestingly enough, Ziggy, I need you to actually make me your... Okay. I am assuming that you would prevent this, so I'm going to preemptively say, make me an athletics or acrobatics check. As one of these...
Natural 1!
Oh!
I'll use my inspiration.
Okay, you got it.
Finally!
Come on. Much better.
I'll say with a 19, as these stones, these void crystals are kind of this earth shifting at such a fast rate that several of them are breaking and scattering off and basically throwing off the entirety of gravity within here as you guys are trying not to slip and slide and be hit with various debris. A crystal actually flies off and flings into, and therefore gravitationally repels, the body of Aladdin Sane. So with that 19 acrobatics, I would like to say, Ziggy, would you like to grab onto Aladdin Sane and not let them fly over into the abyss? Or do you let them fall?
Absolutely.
As you just reach out with a spindly limb and just grab onto their hand. Not quite being done with them yet. You hold on. Now it is your turn. I apologize.
Is bro alive?
I'll say, make me a medicine check with your bonus action. The DC will not be very high.
Damn.
Let's go.
20s tonight.
I will say, basically, with your proximity to both of them, you can immediately ascertain Nisa Vash and Aladdin Sane are dead.
Damn.
At least I did the job that I set out to do.
Okay. Well, now that he's not, I guess, flying out. I gotta worry about everything around me. Raven, wake the fuck up.
Bop, bop.
Yeah, that smacks me.
Hits.
Absolutely smacks me.
Raven, make a DC 14 Wisdom save.
Come on.
Bad at
You're stronger than this.
I'm so bad at those.
Oh no. Let's go!
Yo!
I'm gonna bonk you outside the head with mind and matter. It's going to like blink some sense. It's like it feels like I've I've used a bat and I've knocked the brainwashing out of you.
To Raven, you like bonk her metal head, and it's almost like you kick a fucking vending machine and it like flickers for a second and comes back on.
Yeah.
Right.
Perfect timing.
Yep. And she looks at Ziggy and says, "Thank you."
Hell yeah. You are now
And I'm going to, in one fluid motion, simultaneously. Actually, yeah, I'm going to attack this little bug thing that's right next to me.
I gotcha. Make your second attack. That will indeed hit.
Here.
As you just smack the hell out of
And
the thing's carcass.
then I'm going to, now that fucking Raven's on our side again, I'm going to pass you mind and matter.
Oh hell yeah.
Make an attack.
I will say, the only creature within Raven's reach, since it is a reach weapon, is the Aboleth hatchling right here, which will be what she would have to make an attack against to do any at all.
I'm just helping her get her groove back on.
Let me check something real quick. Yep. That actually just hits the Aboleth hatchling.
Let's go!
And also kills it because it's
Let's
baby!
go! Oh,
I love killing babies.
What's that number?
Kinda nutty.
Whoa, brother.
Strange
yeah.
hobbies
Yeah.
around
And other
here.
than that, I guess I'm just going to be ready to make sure that neither of these guys' bodies gets fucking thrown into the abyss. That's my turn.
Of course. It is quite
I am
a
gonna
bit
sell
fast
their
right now,
dad!
just the sheer amount of crystals and the amount of just moving of the earth that is going on is just making gravity go out the wazoo. As this machine just continues to whir and hum louder and louder in the back. Up next is Cassio. It's your turn.
Cassio.
Okay.
Cassio.
What's your name? What's your character's name? Ozzy.
Yeah.
Weren't you saying to that would inflict an opportunity attack? I'ma swing at this bitch in front of me.
Okay.
Never mind.
The little one or the big one?
The big one.
Okay.
Let me roll.
Of course. Yeah,
Let me
so
roll.
attack
Get
for your
him.
action,
Get
and
him.
whatever you want to do is your bonus action.
Ew.
A
21 hit.
21 will hit. However, I will say if you're trying to shoot him, you will
Doesn't
have
it have a
advantage because you're in point blank range. So roll
He
a
is
second
that
time.
close? Oh shit, okay.
That is the same roll, so you do hit.
You
As you just kablooey, just hit him with this green burst of almost like burning, just almost like that hallucinatory like heat over the horizon in a desert, kind of just warbling through the air. That's your first attack of the turn. What would you like to, or would you like to implement?
Stunning strike.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, this weapon has a lot of text. What does it actually do?
So Cassio and Ozzy, I need both of you to roll me DC
I'll be right back.
14 dexterity saves.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Let's go.
Woo!
Okay, nice.
Hold on, clicking on my sheet, clicking on my sheet.
Yeah, you got it.
Huh.
Sorry, I got trigger happy.
You feel a little bit of like burning on your shoulder and side as the sheer amount of radiative burst from this weapon hitting a point blank target kind of impacts you a little bit. You take 4 radiant damage.
1, 2, 3, 4. Fuck!
I apologize.
Yep.
I blame
Cassio,
grief.
That was your first attack.
My
What
apologies.
else would you like to
How high is it? Is it like actively flying or is it landed?
It flew over to you right now, so like it's flying, but like it made a melee attack at you, so you're within melee range of it.
Okay. I'm gonna hit him with a flurry of blows.
You do have a second attack as part of your attack action.
I don't want to hurt Ozzy again with my gun.
You can make it with an unarmed strike. It doesn't have
Fuck.
Thank you for
See,
not
right.
hurting me, please.
See right.
That
What's
will
crazy
miss,
is
but
that-
now you can flurry of blows.
No, I can. Hey.
For like 1 second, Ozzy and Aces have the exact same hit points. It's beautiful.
Make one more attack. Flurry of blows is 2 attacks. There you go. Both of those hit, and that does a
Booyah.
whopping 22 damage.
Booyah! What's it looking like?
It's looking bloodied after that. It did not like that at all.
Fantastic.
Still, you know, I would say standing on its feet, but it's flying on its wings. But still, quite hurt. Did not like that at all. Does that end your turn?
Can I throw in a stunning strike in there?
Oh yes, of course.
Put
I'll
that
have
bitch
it
on
make
top.
I'll have it make a Constitution save.
Thank you very much. That's it.
It actually succeeded that. Arik,
Fuck.
it is your turn now.
Yeah, so a couple questions.
Yeah, what's up?
Chronoblast is what I was concentrating on.
This is true, and you did have it on Aladdin Sane.
Yes, so I'm just gonna put this out, and this might be outdated because I think a couple of my spells are. One, does it have to go on Aladdin Sane?
Yes. The initial target that you cast the spell on is the target of the spell wholesale, as long as you concentrate on it. To do it against a different target, you would just have to cast Chronoblast again.
Okay, and I'm assuming the concentration would restart.
Yes.
Okay. And then 2, now that he's dead, does it... Okay, well, I guess, sorry, let me back up. Does it cost an action to release it? Because it just says on the turn you can release it.
Oh, no, not at all.
Oh, okay. Well, fuck it. I'll release it anyway.
To drop concentration, it doesn't cost an action. Unless you're specifically trying to make the spell go off and do the damage.
Okay, so that does cost an action. Okay, that's what I was checking.
Yes,
So
it
we'll
is
just
an
drop
action
concentration.
to actually release the stored up damage. Yes.
Okay, cool. Then, because we assume he's actually dead. Well, Ziggy knows that.
I did
Oh,
also
actually,
yell
it's
out
not. It's
that
not.
he's
You're right.
dead.
I'm so sorry.
Oh,
My
they're
fault.
They're dead.
Sorry, I should read my own spells. It does not cost an action to actually release the spell. You just have to do it on your turn. Because the only part that is an action is actually compiling the damage and adding 4d10. So in that case, if you want to actually release the spell and do the damage and attempt to do it against Aladdin Sane, you may, and it will not take an action.
Okay, yeah, I mean, fuck it. You know, just
Corpse
in
bomb.
case.
What
Let me
the
roll a
hell?
Don't forget that's my brother.
I would brain nuke that guy
Okay.
while he's catatonic, I guess. Oh no. What are you doing?
I'm just thinking.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
oh, I'm scared.
Blows up
We'll
Misa.
say. Give me just 1 second.
Yes, to you.
Oh, I'm
I
just
think I
thinking
blew us
and
up.
rolls a 75.
If I blew us all up, I'm sorry. I did not think this would happen.
Ah, don't worry
He's
about
like
it.
double
He
tapping him
literally
at
knew it would
worst,
happen.
wasting a spell at best.
It's alright. Let's just blow up.
No. And act like we don't know nobody.
Yeah.
City at the end.
Oh no.
Ruh-roh.
Are they psychically linked? Did I just kill City?
That would be crazy. Yeah, Ziggy dies. No, I'm kidding.
I'll try to blow up. And act like I don't know.
My mango. But yeah, anything else you'd like to do with your turn? As
Yeah,
far
yeah,
as you
yeah.
see, nothing really happens. Although I will say, actually, what's your passive perception?
My passive perception is a number equal to 13.
I'll say you've actually noticed a little bit of, just a teensy bit of blood trickle out of Aladdin's ear.
He was lying! Pog. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I'm gonna Clark Gluon Fireball.
QGF. Where are you doing?
We're gonna put it in between the two big dudes over here.
Oh, okay,
Kinda like
yeah. I'll have
Put
it
it just right between them so it just hits those two.
You got it. The
is this an
Gloomstalker
attack roll?
fails. The Cloaker fails. Go ahead and roll
This is
full
just
damage.
at
and roll.
first level.
Yeah, so 4d6.
Does the damage type matter? Do I need to split it?
No, neither of them have any resistance to either of these. Okay, so 16. So the Gloomstalker actually dies,
Pog!
and the Cloaker takes damage. Still looking alright. Still hanging in there.
Okay, and then there is. I think I'm fine here, hypothetically. That will be the end of my
Of
turn.
course. After Irenicus is Rio, actually. Rio is going to kind of like bat a thought away, just kind of blink it away and turn to the Gloomstalker next to him. Go, "You are in my way. Do you not understand there are personal matters here?" And he is going to make a 4th level Shadow Strike. So he's going to make an Uchigatana attack at advantage. Yeah, that'll hit. So that's going to be 3d6. Wait, no, I said 4th. I'm stupid. Did I say 3rd or 4th? Chat, jog my memory.
Chat.
I have no memory in this place.
Chat, am I
Fourth?
cooked?
You said fourth.
Okay, we're good. So it is 3, 2, 1. The Gloomstalker does not like that shit at all.
As it shouldn't.
And then he is going to stack a duplicitous strike on top of that. So it's going to take that much. And against specifically that creature, Rio is basically going to have a miniature form of mirror image. And after Rio is going to be the Rothian Alpha. This creature down here that has some kind of weird necrotic rifle embedded into its arm. And it is going to kind of like, its hand is going to kind of unfurl, like split at the fingers, and it is going to fire another bolt of this kind of cold energy at... Damn, I don't have your character sheet either. What is going on with me today? There you are. This is going to be a Rothian Blaster attack against Raven.
Oh no!
How much?
That is going to
Miss.
a 22 to hit, and you take
Fine.
6 necrotic damage.
Ouch.
And then it is going to fire at you a second time for a 20 to hit,
Hits.
and you're going to take 5 necrotic damage.
Ouch.
After the Rothian Alpha is Tora, who is going to kind of like understanding that Rio's almost like giving her the stage. She is just going to step up next to Sai, and she is going to actually no, she is going to stay right where she is, and she is going to plant her feet, and she is going to steady aim with her one remaining Wakizashi. So with advantage, this is going to be a 25 to hit, and this is going to be a good bit of damage. Yeah, that's that's a lot. Sai is not looking good at all after that, as he just killing me will not make what you did right. It doesn't have to be right to you. We did it for plenty of people. So what if some of it was for ourselves? Everyone should do that a little. Besides, isn't that what you're here for after all? To do this for yourself? Or do you truly think that this is what the people of Sazori would want? You have no right to say that. As he's just clearly breathing heavily, it is his turn now. As he is going to, now that his spike growth has been removed by Detect Magic, he's going to imbue himself with Fighting Spirit and make a series of weapon attacks against Rio and Tora. The first being He's going to make one good quick cross slash at Rio and Tora, both of them sustaining, having taken a bit of damage throughout this fight. Neither of them are looking great, but they're still hanging in there. Definitely bloodied. After Sai is Mr. Raymond Gunn, the legend, as Rayman is going to, on his turn, go, "Do not worry, Frisk! I have once again found myself, and I will defend you if you also defend me." And he is going to run up to this cloaker, and he is going to, almost like as if jutting straight out of the sleeve of his armor, almost like a wrist blade in Assassin's Creed, he is going to make an attack with a laser sword. And that is going to, shit, does that hit the Gloomstalkers? It does! And bro is going to take 13 force damage. Excellent work. No, wait, the cloaker. I'm stupid. I'm bad at math, sorry. And then he is going to be able to make a second attack as a bonus action with that very same laser sword with an integrated follow-up. And make another cross slash for 6 damage. And then because he attacked, he gets to, as a free action, command both of his drones to also make attacks against the cloaker. If I can find the goddamn... Sorry, I got really distracted by the ad coming on YouTube Play. I had to skip past it.
It
My
literally gets me every time.
It gets me too, man.
Is your dick and balls falling off? Well, what you need.
22 and 13. So that is a hit and a miss. As one of them just burns a little hole in the side of the cloaker. And that's going to end Mr. Gunn's turn. Up next are the cloakers. The cloaker next to Mr. Gunn is going to make a bite and tail attack at him. So the first is going to, ow! As he takes 10 damage. and the second one is going to miss as he's kind of reeling back in pain. This, actually, is that the only cloaker? No, there's a cloaker next to, there we go. This cloaker is going to fly up to Tosha and have to make a dexterity saving throw because it entered the Spirit Guardians. And it succeeds! Barely, so it is going to take that much damage. Okay. And it is also going to make a bite and tail attack against Tosha. Bite, tail. The bite misses this time and the tail hits, and Tosha has to make a DC 10 concentration check on Spirit Guardians. Which she
got
just
this.
fails. However, she is currently within 10 feet of her paladin friend Yosai.
Oh.
So she gets an above +1 bonus from his charisma, and therefore succeeds the save.
Let's go. Good.
At least there's more than one pirate crew around here that knows teamwork. That makes 2 of you.
There's 2 of us.
But after the cloaker is going to be Aestus. It's your turn.
You are in fact spitting, and I once again forgot.
No, you're good.
Okay.
You're good. You got 2 characters.
I don't real quick, just a side tangent, like question. Was there like something jammed into the crystal that was making it react, or?
So there's nothing specifically. Actually, would Aestus want to investigate? Are you talking about the big crystal cluster at the back that the portal machine is surrounding?
Yeah, that's a question for me, the player, not Aestus. Aestus is probably just kicking ass on the monsters right now.
You're good.
if I'm
So
gonna
I will
be
say,
honest.
immediate perspective, all of you would know that like this is what kicked off the combat wholesale.
Okay.
Was that there is currently the portal machine that you guys saw in Guns Industrial Factorium when you fought Raymond for the first time.
Yeah, I do
From
remember that.
which those killer robots were coming out, is now kind of laid on
Okay.
the floor, kind of like surrounding, almost like sat around like a ring around this void crystal cluster, and is currently like interacting with it in a way that is forcing the mood around you to shift and to like, according to Aladdin Sane, turn inside out.
Right.
But you can't really, you haven't gotten close enough to the void crystal cluster to see if there's anything else up with it. But that's
fine.
what you see
Okay, that's
from-
fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Question: how bad does the guy in front of Asus look like, the winged beast?
It's looking pretty fucked up actually.
Okay, and it was taking radiant damage. Did it have like a
it-
thing where it was?
Yes. So last combat session, you as Aestus hit it with Sunfire, which forced it to be exposed to sunlight sensitivity because of the nature of the gun, and it has sunlight sensitivity, which means that it has disadvantage on attack rolls as well as wisdom perception checks that rely on sight, which I had taken into account when it made those little plucks at you and Vincent earlier.
Okay. Then in Sunfire, is it my gun or her sword?
Sunfire's her gun. Her sword is the Legacy Laser
Okay.
Sword.
That's fine. And what was the ability that like City was saying it last time, where if she did something, she could have an extra attack as her bonus action?
I'm not sure
What?
about that. I just know that as a bonus action, she has Fighting Spirit,
Yeah.
which gives her advantage on all of her attacks for the turn, and also grants her 5 temporary
Okay.
HP.
Okay.
that.
Well, City. I just remember he said some other ability that she had
Oh.
that gave her like another attack, but I can't.
So
remember
the
what it was called.
beholsters, she has the beholsters,
Yes.
which are basically.
Oh yeah, the beholsters.
Yeah, if she takes the attack action, she can make a bonus action attack with any ranged weapon she has.
Wait, did you say if does she need to proc her bonus action to do that, or?
She just has to make an attack.
She just has to
Okay,
attack,
okay.
and then she can bonus attack with, or bonus action
another
attack with
ranged
any
weapon.
ranged weapon. But the bonus action attack has to be with a ranged weapon.
But so it is a bonus action.
Yes.
Okay, that was my question. Okay, see, I knew. Okay, I'm gonna proc Fighting Spirit to get advantage, and I'm going to just open fire with Sunfire on the beast.
Okay.
I assume 11 misses.
And
Oh,
11
wait,
does miss,
23?
but a 23 hits for surezies.
Okay, and then the other attack.
I will say, remember that because unless she has an ability that says so, like close quarters shooter, you are within point blank range, so range
You're gonna
attacks
get
do have
disadvantage.
So what, does that make it even?
Yes.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Then, just that 23 then.
Okay, in that case, that is 8 radiant damage, and the Deep Crow is still considered subject to sunlight sensitivity, and it is not looking great. It's looking pretty hurt. It's looking pretty bloodied, one would say.
Okay. I think that is all of her. Yeah, that's it.
You got it. The Aboleth hatchling is going to fly over here, and it is going to force Ziggy to make a DC 14 Charisma save as it kind of tries to prod into your mind and get it something in there.
Get out of there. Yeah.
You succeed and resist this strange effect. After the hatchling is the Neomorph. Now we're back in the where we started this combat. The Neomorph is going to run, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Actually, it's just 25, but it's going to have to make a... Okay, so it takes 3d8 for Spirit Guardians. That's quite a bit. Not the funnest thing, but still hanging in there. As the Neomorph will also attack Rio with a bite and a tentacle. Okay. Rio is starting to not look very good as Rio kind of like currently trying to bat off these various aberrant creatures and open Sai up to Tora, kind of almost like forfeiting the 2v1 and realizing there's bigger things at play. He's just kind of getting jumped right now, and this alien creature kind of just leaps forward and just sinks its teeth into his arm and shoulder as he I'm busy. After its turn is Ozzy. You're up.
Ozzy.
Hello. Ozzy.
Laura.
Oh shit! Sorry. What happened?
It's your turn. I was just saying Rio's getting jumped, and it's now your turn.
Is?
They're jumping
Sorry,
me.
I did not realize how soon it was from Aestus's turn to Ozzy's turn. I was looking at something. I was studying the blade, if you will. Okay.
I gotcha.
Okay, I'm going to question, if I take a bonus action and I disadvantage, I could just run through all the enemies, right?
You mean if you disengage?
Yeah, disengage.
I will say you're actually not currently within melee range of anybody, so you wouldn't have to worry.
Yeah, but if I
about that.
move through
oh yeah,
an
you
enemy...
will move across that. Then yes, if you want to, you can disengage and run over there and not have to worry about.
Okay, and if I stop mid-run, I can just keep running as long as I haven't used my full movement?
Of course, yes. You can break your movement up into pieces. Just remembering that, like, every time you move, you are using part of your whole speed for that turn.
Okay. 5, 10, I'm right next to the baby. I'm gonna try to, shock it. I will have disengaged though, so no bonus action, but,
are you trying to shocking grasp it?
Yeah, I'll shock and grasp it. Actually, hold on.
So, funny enough, if you hit with this shocking grasp, it won't be able to take reactions, including
Yeah. I was about to say, it was because I changed where I was gonna run. I was gonna encounter more than one creature. But yeah, I'm gonna shock and grasp it.
All right. Make a spell attack, if you would please.
Which is
plus
like a
8.
Plus 8.
D20 plus 8.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd say that hits. Go ahead and roll 2d8 for me, because you're above level 5.
9.
As you just you shock this bug, and it starts kind of like its legs almost like twitch and skitter around, like a dying bug. It's still alive, but clearly like for the moment it has an opening that lets you slip away.
25.
Although it definitely it hurt it a lot. It's definitely bloody.
And then I'm gonna use my bonus action to hide, and that'll be my turn.
Okay. Stealth check.
Oh shit! I haven't played a rogue in so long. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I did. Okay. Stealth check. Ow!
Okay.
What are our thoughts?
I will say.
Thoughts.
You kind of make a quick tumble, and you squat down where you are, and from 10 feet away, you just hear like a. As you just turn around, and there is just an alien creature standing right next to you, just glaring right at you.
Ah. I see.
With
attempt
high
was
ground,
made.
no less.
Oh yes.
not by a large margin, just like a couple.
Oh wait, how high is that high ground? How high does it go up?
A couple feet. It's not like you have to climb it or anything. I mean, you're halfling though, so you will have to like, just like to take a little bit.
How high is that ground?
I gotcha.
How high is that high ground?
Yeah, I just meant like not high ground.
Yeah.
Just like,
No.
He's elevated.
I was just laughing.
He is in
couple
fact
feet
above
plus
me, looking
medium
menacingly.
He's just
so does that end your
standing
turn?
there, menacingly.
Menacingly.
I might have put myself in danger, guys.
You'll be fine.
Uh-oh.
This is your turn.
yeah, that's my whole turn. Sorry.
You're good. Up next is Niwa, who is going to enter her Snake Man stand.
Let's go.
As she kind of like starts moving her limbs all snake-like, and she is going to make 2 attacks with Snake Biter against the Grim Dancer in front of her. That is going to be a miss and a hit. And the Grim Dancer is very fucked up and is definitely going to be looking on kind of low-key death's door after that. Getting pretty close. Actually, fuck it. Niwa will action surge.
Let's go.
Go ahead and make 2 more snake bites, and that's actually gonna finish the job. And as she just like lays into almost like a Gum Black Mamba, just like her fists moving at like speeds that make them just look like she's got multiple. As she just almost like makes these coiled strikes, kind of like twisting her arms at this creature. That is going to be the end of its story. After Niwa are the Gloomstalkers. The first Gloomstalker next to Rio is going to make a bite and claw attack at him, which is going to be enough, and Rio is going to finally kind of cave into all the damage of the surrounding aliens and keep going. And he's going to be down. That is 2 Eclipse Pirates currently unconscious, and the Gloomstalker next to your manifested mind is going to fly over here to Raven, and it is also going to attempt to bite and claw her. Ooh, baby! Those both hit and deal a lot of damage. Raven, as this Gloomstalker flies up and just rakes its teeth over your shoulder and chest and makes a claw swipe into your clavicle, you take 28 piercing damage.
I collapse to the ground.
Raven is also down.
No.
Vincent Nazarek, it is now your turn.
Looking over his shoulder and kind of gauging everything, he looks over at Aestus and says, I trust you. And he's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he's going to take the opportunity attack if the creature so does so.
I gotcha. It will be a claw attack. That will be a 26 to hit, and you will take 6 slashing damage.
He takes it to the back. Ow! 55. As he's running, I think I'm now in range to hit the people I want to hit. 1, and then everyone else should be good. Yeah, so he uses his bonus action, and what's it called? Daydreamer appears next to him and just shoots into the sky, and then just turns into a giant white cloud, and little spaces in between start to open, and rays of sunlight shoot down on up to 6 targets, I believe.
Hell yeah.
As he
There we
does
go.
mass healing word. We are 100%. Oh wait, is there a 2 on there? Yeah, we're gonna re-roll that 2 and hope for the best.
Oh yeah, baby.
It might be risky though. It wasn't. All right, 11 to Rio, Octavia, Ziggy. How are you looking?
I'm full health. I have not been
Okay,
touched.
perfect. What about Ozzy? Is Ozzy okay?
He's not the worst shape.
So you're taking it though. You're taking it.
Yeah, I still got like 40 HP.
Okay. That's 1, 2.
I will say Kaido is
Cassio.
also down.
Oh yeah, let's
Who?
get that boy. Let's. Yeah, no, absolutely. Anyone that's down and
Get our
not dead.
barbarian up.
Let's get this big guy up. So that's 1 for him, 2 for Rio. Octavia, she just got fucking smacked. That's 3. Cassio, what's your health looking like?
I am. Hmm,
Are you full health?
I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
And Irenicus?
I'm at an HP value.
Is it maximum?
I'm crying.
No, sir.
Then 1 hits Irenicus.
You did watch
And-
him get dropped 80 feet last session.
Oh
Yeah.
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 Okay.
I'm at an
yeah,
HP
no.
value somewhere
Never
above
makes me
0 and
not
below
laugh.
below my max.
I hate it, but we're gonna make sure he gets it. So that's
So-
1, 2, 3,
Raven, Irenicus.
4. Those 2, Raven and Irenicus. I got 2 more myself for sure, because you know.
Okay, so Raven,
I got it.
Irenicus, Vincent. I've got the 2 Eclipse Pirates written down. Just making sure the players who
Awesome.
get healed know what's up.
This is 13.
No, it's 11. It's 11. And what about Aestus? What's her health look like? Laura.
Aestus?
I mean,
Oh,
technically,
shit, okay.
Or anyway, I guess
Sorry,
Jordan
sorry,
could do it too. Jordan could do it too. It doesn't matter.
Aestus is.
How much is 3 HP? It's
She's hanging
the
in
same.
there.
It's 49. It's 49 HP.
Out of 60,
just-
she's hanging in there.
Yeah,
Out of
it'll,
like
it'll go.
70. Or
Well,
sorry,
we'll give it-
60. 63.
We'll give it. We'll give it to Asus. So I think that's all 6. Asus, Irenicus, myself, Octavia, and the 2 pirates.
Yeah.
That'll be his bonus action, and then he is going to
So he's just gets 10 healing.
11 healing.
11 healing.
11.
He got to
Oh,
reroll
okay,
the 2
okay.
from the field healer's pauldron.
Here.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'll add it to her.
A gamble. Okay, and then he will
Who are
use
you
his
blessing?
blades. Oh, honestly, he needs all the boost he can get. He's gonna give it to himself.
You got it.
And he's gonna swing at this creature. But noticing that at least certain creatures are having a negative effect towards radiant, he does kind of palm his radiant white laser sword, and he's gonna use that one instead.
I gotcha.
Yeah, okay.
And then a second
yeah.
one. I guess I don't know if the D4 will
The
help,
D4
but
could make a difference on this.
roll 4. Hey!
Nice.
Let's go.
So I will say, as you make this cross slash, kind of like giving yourself almost like a bit of a bless of luck, maybe a dream to do better. You make a quick cross slash into this Gloomstalker as it just almost cartoonishly just reacts. It really did not like that. In fact, it reacted worse to that than you expected it to.
Oh, nice.
Well,
Noted.
Flaps,
Noted.
almost trying to like bat away its wounds with the flap of its wings. So it takes 19
This is the bat.
Fire. Okay. Yeah, and he's doing everything in his power to not turn around and look at Nisa yet. He still needs the will to go forward, and he'll end his turn.
I gotcha.
God.
Whoa.
Oh, actually, sorry, my apologies.
My apologies.
Give me 1 second. Raymond Raygun Guns Raygun. I need to double check the damage type that it deals.
I'm so weak. The
Oh,
name
did it
is
deal
great.
radiant
What
as
a
well?
great name.
Raymond Guns Ray Gun.
On God. Jordan, why aren't you letting me play Raymond Gun?
What if he has
I'm
Ray
kidding, I'm
Bans?
kidding.
That would be pretty funny.
Jordan, let me play Raymond Gun.
What if we all just played Raymond Gun and stopped playing dark characters?
Guys, everybody
Really
remake
funny.
your characters
Oh,
right.
it does deal radiant damage. Okay, in that
Let's
case,
go!
Cassio, you would have also noticed that the Gloomstalker that you shot seemed to react almost cartoonishly negatively to the burst of damage that you dealt with Raymond's gun. With Raymond Raygun's guns Raygun.
I'm so
Yeah.
weak.
There we go. Yeah, my
All right,
fault. I needed to double check that. Thank me. Does that end your turn, Vincent?
Yes, sir. All done.
My apologies for interjecting on that.
No, it was good.
The
It was really getting things going.
Aboleth Lasher, who is going to run up and... There we go, over here. Kind of seeing a new problem enter the fray, is going to make a series of tentacle lashes at you, Vincent.
You're
The first is going to be a 14, the second an 18.
Oh, I'm sorry. Also, I've forgotten how to play my character. I would have gone into defensive flourish, and I would have had 2
Gotcha.
additional d8s onto that damage. So I'll just roll those real quick. So an additional 12, but they're not radiant though. That is just base damage.
Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah. But because of that, my armor would be 26 right now off the
That-
first d8.
14 and an 18 do not hit that, so the Aboleth Lasher misses you as Daydreamer just parries all of those attacks.
Thank you.
Up next is Raven. It is your turn, and you have free will.
Get these niggas.
Whoa!
He ain't wrong. Get him.
Let's remember your counters at 1 because I passed you your thing.
Truth nuke.
True.
Jabari, are you here?
Also, you're muted.
Oh yeah,
Jabari.
no, I'm here. I was saying things. Okay, no, I want my get back. I want my fucking get back. I want
Yes,
my get back.
sir.
Got it, broski.
All right, let's start this off. Let's start this combo off with a big boy 2000. I'm gonna pull my knife out.
Big boy 2000. You are at rank 1 because of the combo hit you landed with Ziggy.
Yeah,
but
I
this,
threw you something.
This hit would put you at rank 2, so that does hit. As you just lay into this
Beautiful.
thing, and it kind of makes almost like a little like mixture of a yelp and a screech. Keep on going.
It's like floating above me, right? Or like hovering, right?
It's like it was like flying directly at you, so it's kind of on your level.
Oh, awesome! So I can cut this thing in the face and then punch him in the face with my knuckle.
Here. That will absolutely also hit as you just crack. You hear a couple of bones just kind of fracture and smash as you just slam across this bat creature's face and neck.
And while he's kind of reeling from the hit, I am pulling my sword out and
Hell yeah.
Let's go. Look at this
It's
guy.
radiant damage, so that is going to hurt like a motherfucker.
that's right.
As you just rake down with this deep, kind of powerful burn scar of solar flame just from the energy source of this sword, and it screeches out in horrible pain, basically already on death's door just from the combination of attacks from you and Vincent alone, before which it was at full HP.
Let's go.
But is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
No, I'm gonna stay in combat with this thing.
Of course.
That's my
Up
turn.
next is the Deep Crow, who is going to make 2 attacks. The first being a bite at the Raymond Gun's drone right next to it, and the second a claw at Eastus. So the first one is a... I believe that misses the drone, actually. And then Eastus does a 17 hit.
No.
Okay, you are safe for now. Up
Yes.
next is actually going to be initiative count 20. I will say, I want everybody to roll me a d6 as the very fabric of this world continues to shift, and the machine in the back is whirring and sparking. These little bits of arcane power kind of like flying off of it, almost like rattling, as just the sheer power of this strange core of this void crystal cluster is just pulsing these electronic signals through it, and almost like these branches of lunar rock, and even like some sinewy fibers that kind of fly off into the cavern distances as it just more of these purple crystals kind of splay out beside you guys. I will say you are definitely on ground level now, and as this bit of land beneath you, the abyss beneath, growing farther and farther, deeper and deeper, you start to see, like, it's hard to really tell from a glance, but it could be hundreds of feet, it could be thousands of feet, it could be a mile off in the distance. You see this land folding in on itself, these purple crystals kind of sprawling out over the horizon like glass covering the planet. And Lee, who was the 5 for?
Aestus. 1 was for Ozzy, 5 was for Aestus.
Okay, I need Aestus,
I did not
Ziggy.
roll.
You're good. I need Aestus, Ziggy, and Irenicus to roll me DC 15 dexterity saves.
Okay.
As
dexterity save?
The world, yes. As the world around you is just
thank God.
crackling and debris is flying and sheer amounts of gravitational power are just... And all of you manage to kind of weave and dodge or conjure arcane barriers against these void crystals, some kind of like splaying off and cracking and bursting. Again, just the sheer amount of gravitational influence from these crystals and the world folding in on itself. Just a lot of environmental hazards at play, but you guys just ever so watchful, ever so vigilant. Now it is Yosai's turn, who is going to run over here, and he is going to make a series of attacks against the creatures that have been jumping Rio, coming to the defense of his captain, being a... Okay, and he's going to put 2 level 2 Divine Smites on each of those for some serious ass kicking. So the Neomorph is going to take 22 damage, which it will not like, and then Cloaker 2 is actually going to get finished off by that. Hell yeah. Up next is Kaibu, who is going to run over here to the other 2 creatures and tag team with Yosai and go, "Don't take our captain down, or you make me mad!" As he will once again, coming back to consciousness, jump into a rage. And he will make 2 reckless attacks with his Kana boomstick.
Yeah, you fucking will.
Being a 20 and a miss. So that is actually going to finish off the Neomorph.
Yeah.
Walker is going to hang in there and survive.
Say the thing, Jordan.
Boom! I can't remember who it was. I think it was Parker or Forrest that just the very first Zeptosecond that I uttered a line for this character back at the tournament, they were like, "Yeah, that's the Majin Buu voice," and I was like,
literally offer it.
Up next is Tosha, who kind of like having her whole party begin to convene is going to unleash a... Nope, that is concentration. She wants to keep Spirit Guardians going. Honestly, she's just going to move up 1, and she's going to Cure Wounds Rio for that much. Rio is going to definitely appreciate that. And after Tosha is... Ziggy, it's your turn.
Fuck him up.
Bit of a
Ziggy
party going on where you are.
is sort of having just witnessed sort of heard those screams, Ziggy is going to lean down into his brother, to his brother. He's going to say a simple, take a deep breath, and very calmly say, Aladdin, how about you join the insanity? And with my dying brother, I'm going to scramble horror into his brain real quick.
Oh my goodness. Become one.
Come
I
with
will
me.
say,
Try to at least.
make me a persuasion check.
Ooh. There's enough brain activity. Persuade him to come.
Huh?
Yeah. Oh, I see. My bad.
I will say, as you attempt to kind of psychically, having done this once before, several times counting other people, bond and kind of try to find some sort of signal in this creature to imbue a connection with it. You almost feel a familiar sense from when you two did the brain dance in the antechamber where you heard Dr. Thaddeus Ketter's message. And you realize when you had done that before, something happened. You're not sure if you lost something, Aladdin gained something, or both. But whatever it is, somehow, even in this corpse, you feel, at least on the level of your neurons, your psychic connection, resistance.
I am going to... Yeah, you know what? So horror is wriggling into Aladdin's ears, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna squeeze his brain out of his ears and take it with me.
What
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
I will say,
Gross.
make me an athletics check.
Athletics.
Is Ziggy just the next evolution of
It's
Mind
with
Flayers?
horror, so I'm using my wisdom for this.
Yes, you may.
So it's actually a +4 to this.
That is
Hmm.
Arcana.
Oh.
Brother.
18.
Brother. Oh, is that enough?
As you reach your hands forward, kind of clasping them around the face of your sibling, and you pry.
I'm doing this with my tentacles.
Oh no, I know. I just meant like as you hold their face, and with your tentacles, you know, with horror, with that thing that you're coming to try and understand in your own head, to pry into the head of them. You feel something slip. Your head begins to hurt as it is suddenly forcefully yanked out, as the ground underneath you folds. And for a moment you try to hold on to this body. But then suddenly, you see a knurled, almost like calcified roots, bony, rotting set of fingers spill out from the earth itself, kind of shattering this cracked purple glass that's been sprawled along the ground, and wrap itself around Aladdin and take them asunder.
Bro, Fate is fighting me. He got like taken by roots?
It's the hand that you saw earlier that first snatched
Oh.
Aladdin and forced them to come to the top here, has now abducted them once again, and has taken them into the very earth itself. As you try to
Okay.
hold on for but a moment,
My heart.
As you feel horror almost forcefully being yanked out of their eardrums, being pulled on from yours. There's but a moment of pain as it retracts, and you grasp one last time for your sibling. But all you find is just shattered purple glass that your hand reaches towards. And almost
Is
like
that my-
shifting, warping floor. Yes?
Is that my turn?
I will say you have a bonus action.
Okay.
That was definitely your action to do all of that, I will say.
I'm going to flurry of blows. This thing.
You got it. (26-21) both absolutely hit against.
And then I'm going to
motherfucker.
pass Mind and Matter to Raven once again.
Of course. I believe Raven has the same dexterity modifier as you.
Oh yeah.
Just roll that John, baby. Yes.
Absolutely hit. And add another counter onto Raven's combo for a whopping 14 damage against the Gloomstalker.
Let's go.
And that's my turn.
Okay. That is actually going to, if you would, Raven, how would you like to do this?
And I have Mind and Matter?
Yes, you
Yeah.
have Mind and Matter.
Okay, can I like, okay, okay, DM. Can I fucking pole vault with it and then come crashing down?
Absolutely.
Yes.
100%.
That's what I want to do.
As you just take this 3-section staff and almost like perfectly set each section on top of each other to pole vault and spin around, and then immediately just twirl it and crack it over this Gloomstalker's head and just make it shatter into the ground. The lunar regolith underneath it just cracking underneath the pressure of your attack. As you just hear several bones break and one last little screech and whimper before it goes dead.
Great Wukong
Ziggy,
style.
is that end your turn?
Yeah, you hand it back to me, and Ziggy is just going to very calmly. Let's finish this.
Of
And that's my
course.
turn.
Cassio, you're up next.
It's my turn. What is this little freak right next to me?
That is a Neomite. It's a little alien bug baby that's trying to chomp at your ankles.
Say less. I'm going to kick it.
Of course.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm not going to kick it.
Currently it's kind of skittering around after taking a shock from Ozzy, and it's kind of like almost like a dying cockroach, the way they kind of like start crawling around the floor in circles and shit. It's doing that, and it's just moving a little too erratically, and you kind of have to lock in and be like, okay, damn, let me aim.
Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna lock in, and I'm gonna use... You said make a save?
Oh no, my fault.
Okay.
I didn't say anything like that. You can make a third attack as a bonus action, though.
Yeah, I will use flurry of blows and do 2 of them.
Okay.
Use catch these hands, but catch these feet instead, and try to
Okay.
kick it again.
That will...
Please?
That will actually do it. As you just
I'm gonna step on it.
stomp it out.
A splat.
Hell yeah. Anything else you
Me-
like to do with your turn? Any movement?
I'm gonna turn my ankle a little bit and like rip his head off from
Hell
stepping
yeah,
on it.
man.
Alright, and that's my turn.
Arenicus, you're up next.
I cry. Not actually, though. I'm not saying.
Bell.
No, cantrip. Actually, they're fine up there. Yeah, all the people by the core, they're chill.
They seem to be hanging in there. At first, like, for a second, they weren't looking too good, and then, Tosha and Yosai locked in and healed themselves and everybody else and started beating the shit out of the aberrations. But you see that they're kind of a little locked into combat all around. Kind of like, currently a little too engaged with each other to really focus on this sparking kind of, this portal machine that's surrounding the crystal cluster on the ground, just whirring ever so faster and faster, and almost like full-on armored plates flying off of it, just going into overdrive as it's making the whole world around you shift and turn inside out.
Am I too far away to see if there's anything I could engage with on the crystal to stop it or slow it down?
I'd say you can absolutely I mean, reasonably, you have to be certain that there's some sort of control apparatus to this, no matter how esoteric or simple. Although if you wanted to get closer and maybe make some kind of investigation check, I would absolutely allow it.
Okay, I will need to get closer to do that though.
I'll say yeah.
Okay. Let me make sure. I don't remember what spells I prepared. None that help me move. Pog.
No,
I don't
Misty's
remember if I
the
cast
Lost
Mage
Rider.
Armor last stage.
You did cast Mage Armor last session.
You did, yeah.
That was like one of the
Okay,
first
good.
things you did.
Just making sure.
No, you're good.
Where is my move? Is this little small dude in this square? Like, if I move here, am I gonna get?
Yes.
that'll be fine.
You'll get a little angle bite. Well, if you move anywhere beyond here is technically still within 5 feet of it, but here is within outside of its range.
How close do I have to get?
I'll say, from where you are now, you would need to be within like 50 feet of it.
Within 50 feet. Okay.
Yes.
I'm not scrolled down far enough. What the fuck?
No, you're good. Within 50 feet of I'll say here. So if you get here, you're fine. Which ironically, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
See, if you're willing to take that attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
I don't think this guy hurts too bad, right?
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, probably not.
He'll probably
Yeah,
do 92
yeah, you take 38 damage.
Oh.
Okay. A 22 hits as you kind of run past, and this thing immediately just you take 4 piercing damage as it just bites your leg, and immediately goes back to focus on Ziggy. Almost like a Venus flytrap or like a little, I don't know, something. I will say, make me an investigation check, if you please, with advantage because you have straight up just been not only within range of, but straight up stepped through this portal machine before. Yeah. I will say.
Okay.
Oh yeah, no. So if you remember, this is the portal machine. Yeah, at the Guns Industrial Factory. Yeah. You mysteriously stepped through it to reappear.
Right. Yeah.
Yes. I will say, the initial from last time, the control module that Vincent actually personally interacted with and destroyed, seems to be removed from the portal machine and is not here. But from what you can glean, you can definitely see with your experience and specifically even esoteric technology, much less technology, you can definitely glean a couple of points on this thing where you could maybe possibly without blowing it all up and maybe not killing yourself, kind of disengage this device.
Okay. Was that my action to do the investigation check?
I'll say nah.
Bonus section investigation check.
Yeah. I'll say you can still have your action.
Okay, surely, I'll set up. Surely Arcane Hack is relevant here.
Right. Because it's advantage on intelligence checks using hacking tools to break software encryption or online. The spell also allows you to break protective spells. So I'm getting spells and.
Okay, cool. So we'll preemptively do that. I don't pretend I'm fine. And that'll end my turn.
Hell yeah. After Arenicus is Rio, who is going to make another Shadow Strike, this time at... That is not Rio's sheet. At 3rd level. With advantage against the Gloomstalker right next to him. So this is going to be... Oh!
Damn.
Yeah. And this is a crit Shadow Strike, so he deals that much and kills the fuck out of that guy. He just... I told you, there were personal matters at display. And he is going to kind of like, Tora, please close this old wound. And he is going to use his bonus action, now that he has done a Shadow Strike, he's going to act Shadow Vanishing and kind of teleport over behind Tosha and kind of put a hand on her shoulder as she just like reaches up to aid him as he kind of stumbles a bit. Still not looking the greatest, but definitely Tosha and Vincent helps most certainly. After Ryo is the Rothian Alpha, who is going to make a series of blasts, one at Ozzy, one at Raven. Where is the... Did I close out of the goddamn... What is wrong with me today?
I do that so many times. The amount of times I've closed and reopened both character sheets is ridiculous.
Okay, Raven, does an 18 hit you?
Just hits.
That's rough. As this alien kind of to your northwest just unfurls its arm, this necrotic kind of cold blast of dark matter comes out, and you take 9 necrotic damage as it just into your shoulder and chest.
Does getting hit reset your modifier for...
No.
Okay.
Missing
Thank goodness.
does.
That'd be horrible. Oh,
no,
man.
that would be dog shit. No.
I'm just getting
Missing
jumped.
hit
No!
After the Rothian Alpha is Tora, who is just going to step next to Sai and go, "You heard him? Captain's orders." As Sai just goes, "So." Actually, she will not. I keep remembering that steady aim would technically be more optimal here. "So, that is the leader you choose to follow. You think it's because he's my leader? Sai, that is my family." And she is just going to, with her wakizashi, kind of just make a twirl and slash just at his midriff with a goddamn
cut this thing in
steady
half.
aimed.
Please.
Okay, and this is going to also be with sneak attack.
Ooh.
Which will do it. As she just twirls the one last wakizashi, the second she left behind so that you guys could find her, as she just kind of drops to her knee and just juts it into Sai's stomach. This kind of burning radiant energy kind of bursting out from, like, through his spine and his back. Like Goku and Piccolo, and he just through him. As he just... Doesn't even have one last word to get out as he just falls to the floor in silence and fades. His life fading away. I don't mean like physically fades. Sorry, that's proverbial. His physical body is still there. As Tora just kind of takes like a quick forlorn expression and goes, "I'm sorry you couldn't live to see a better Suzori. But this is the price you pay." And that will end her turn. Up next is Mr. Raymond Gunn, who is going to...
Clutch.
"You are bothering me, sir," at the aberration in front of him that clearly cannot respond. As he is just going to engage gravity.
Maybach music.
Maybach music.
Actually, hold on. I have an idea. He is going to engage his gravity manipulator as he just takes like this one sleeved kind of armored arm that's embedded with a couple of crystals on it. Very familiar looking ones. And he is going to force Constitution saving throw on this cloaker, who fails. Excellent. Step 2 of the plan, engage, is going to gravity manipulator down, doggy! And he is just going to point his finger down, and you're all going to watch as this cloaker just immediately just starts flying at terminal velocity straight downwards into the abyss. and just collides against a rock, and I'm going to roll that much. And he's just going to slam against the cliffside as it is shifting and changing with the world.
Does he also take an additional 2d8?
Yes, he does. Thank you for noticing that. There we go. As Mr. Gunn is going to go, oh, thank goodness! And he's going to immediately start running this way. And he's just going to, hello! As he gets up next to you, Ozzy. I see we both decided that we were above that ghastly creature. And that is going to end his turn.
Yep.
Aestus is up next. Aestus, you're currently engaged with the Deep Crow. It is subject to sunlight sensitivity.
Bird
so
v bird.
Yeah.
Bird v bird.
Bird v bird. I'm going to.
Damn, I wish Nikki was here to do bird racism on this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
wanna,
love
like,
racism.
Roleplay her character.
Nikki,
but
our
no, she's
resident
probably
racist.
saying, "You beak motherfucker," you know, shit like that.
You beat motherfucker. Yeah.
Fine.
Great.
I'm sure in her heart she's throwing absolute bangers out.
She seems to
You
really
said it was
hate
a
Drow from earlier.
bonus action to swap out my weapon.
Yes.
Question: Is it a if I were to like shoot at another enemy, would that proc an opportunity attack for the creature?
No, it would not.
to
Only if
swing
you
at
move
me?
out of their attack range.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and then shoot the tiny little brain, the baby that's
Yeah, you got it.
next closest to her. That's next to the fish.
Yeah, I
with
gotcha.
the gun.
Go ahead and take a
Go.
shot.
Ow.
Ow,
It
ow,
dies.
ow,
It
ow.
dies on the first hit.
Okay, then the second one is gonna go to the big fish.
You got it. Big fish in a small pond.
Big
And I have
pond with
one
a
more
small
because
fish.
the other feet or whatever. And can I shoot at the one that's right next to Ziggy?
You may.
Okay. Oh, I missed. So. All right, that'll be her turn.
The Aboleth Lasher is actually looking considerably fucked up. So after Aestus is the Neomorph, who is going to 5, 10, 15, 20. Actually, they're not going to get in the Spirit Guardians. They're just going to run a Kaibu. So this guy is going to make a bite and a tentacle. Those are... Actually, the first one is going to miss because Kaibu has... Actually, no, Kaibu did make reckless attacks. I'm stupid. So that's going to... good thing Kaibu raged again because bro is almost down again.
Crying.
Hilarious.
Rose
Up
bungee
next
jumping.
Is Ozzy? It is your turn.
Okay.
see- I'll say you obviously notice the immediate threat of the guy right in front of you, but you also see both Irenicus and Mr. Gunn kind of eyeing this portal machine in front of you, kind of
I,
far
in
off
fact-
ahead of the Eclipse Pirates.
Going to run past all of them. Actually, I'll probably like turn and in the heads of both Aestus and Vincent, I'm going to yell out to them. Of course, in their heads. We have to get to the portal. Please cover me. And then I'm just gonna book it. 25, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm gonna use my bonus action to dash. 5, 10,
0 road.
15, 20, 25.
Okay.
Looking at this machine, does Ozzy notice any like of the blah blah blahs?
I will
Can
say-
I call out as I see Ozzy getting further up, like what
Oh,
I noticed? I don't remember exactly. What
You would
said, so I'm
definitely
not gonna
say, you say something along the lines of, the armor platings that have runes have control panels. Which one of which would be one you're right next to? Also, what's your passive
Okay.
perception?
My passive perception, let me open up my character sheet, is 3. Wait, that's my proficiency bonus?
This motherfucker don't see shit.
Hold on, where the fuck is...
Fuck your shit.
Oh, it's
I took off my
passive,
glasses.
passive wisdom? 15?
Yeah.
Yeah, 15.
15?
15.
Okay, in that case,
Yes.
that's pretty high. You would definitely notice as you're kind of approaching this massive void crystal cluster that's currently reacting to the horizontal portal machine on the ground. Clearly, like, the culprit of whatever is making this moon kind of fold in on itself and invert and collapse. You see something, a shape, almost like in the fractals of this slightly, just barely translucent crystal cluster. You can't really see to the other side, but you can tell something is inside of this crystal cluster. Like a humanoid shape. Almost like in stasis in there.
What the heck?
That's Forest. I'm gonna spray.
What the fuck?
You said inside
No way.
the big cluster, like the one in front
Yeah,
of me.
inside the
be.
big cluster, almost like trapped in the middle.
Oh,
You
shit.
just see like a humanoid shape.
That shit ain't me, cuh.
Damn.
That's what you
Like a
would
little
say.
humanoid
Me when I
shape,
lie.
or, like, regular
exactly.
size?
Shape.
Okay. Shoot.
Like you can most
Uh,
certainly tell that
with
it's a
its mind.
humanoid shape, and that it's like some person is almost like stuck in there or something.
Shit.
It's the real.
But I believe my character believes that if I fuck with like the paneling next to me, I might be able to like stop the machine.
Most likely. Especially after
Okay.
Rennicus callouts.
Shoot. Would I know if this would be like delicate work, or could I just like fucking fry this motherfucker and hope for the best?
Oh boy.
I mean, who knows? The machine already looks like it's kind of on its last legs, because like it's been rattling, whirring, sparking with electricity flying out everywhere. I mean, to be fair, you have seen this thing basically, or not like seen, but this thing was in a factory that got destroyed. Even if it was put back together, it wasn't like, it's nowhere near pristine. But whatever condition it's in right now, it's allowing it to do what it is doing to the moon wholesale, or so you can imagine. Especially now that you're getting onto like actually like the area you're in has ascended from the depths of the cavern to the ground level, and you're beginning to see the horizon around you become almost like overcased with this purple glass, as just the land beneath it is torn asunder, and your land, this cavern, these depths.
This
are
land
taking
is
over.
your land.
If I were to try to disengage it, would I need like a certain like toolkit, or like what ability check would that be?
I would say you have a mixture of options. Like you can attempt to destroy it, or if you wanted to take like some tinker's or smith's tools to it, you could definitely attempt to kind of more delicately dismantle a couple of arcane batteries and wires that could maybe disrupt the process.
Yes. Oh, I think I have like a ability that does something if I use tinkering.
I was gonna say you most certainly, like, as an artificer, you definitely have tinker's tools, and you also definitely have something that makes you good at using them.
Yeah, that's definitely what I want to do. I just want to know what the ability is, so I know what to. Proficiencies, crafting, tools of the trade, artisan.
Do you have tool expertise?
I think I do. Enhance arcane focus, spell level, my network. Tool expertise at 6th level. Your proficiency bonus is now doubled for any ability. Yep, with the proficiency. Yep. That is it. So it's double my proficiency bonus. I'd like to then try to disengage it with my tinkerer's tool. Yes. Plus the proficiency bonus. So would that be like a +6?
Yes, it would be a d20 plus your intelligence modifier plus 6.
Wow. Okay.
Which you did already roll, so technically just add 3 onto that for a 21.
18. Yeah.
In that case, yeah, I will say you almost immediately start getting to work at Irenicus's behest, and kind of dislodging what you can immediately see to be a couple of arcane batteries powering these runes, and kind of dismantling a couple of wires, not even like well protected by the falling off armor plates. This thing doesn't immediately shut off. It seems to have at least more power sources than just whatever you pulled out at a given moment. But it definitely, you see a few sparks begin to fly out, one almost kind of like burn you in the face a bit, but you duck to the side. As all of you immediately notice that within a couple of seconds, this sheer amount of quaking that the ground is doing, the shifting, the abyss beneath you falling deeper, all begins to slow down and calm some. Not completely wholly, but to a considerable degree. It's a bit of a relief. I will say, also with your passive perception, Ozzy, you kind of working on this notice, the glassing of the moon's surface, this kind of purple crystal that's overtaking it as the land beneath it is falling into the caverns below, getting replaced by said caverns as this moon is folding. You see the rate at which it is doing that kind of slow down, notably.
Okay.
But off in the distance, you see a familiar place. The outskirts with the interior skyscrapers and billboard projections of the Pulse district.
What the fuck?
The closest district to the dark side of the moon. Now on the horizon in view. Possibly,
Almost pulling it in.
unless stopped in time, in danger of this process, this thing.
This nigga is dropping
Should have slowed it
Onigashima.
down considerably.
God.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, that'll be the end of Ozzy's turn.
Good turn. After you is Niwa, who is going to kind of look at you and go, yeah, I don't know shit about that. And she is just going to run over here and start fighting alongside Kaibu. So she is going to make 2 attacks. One being Snake Bite! And that is actually going to do it.
Let's go.
Actually, no, it's not. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong sheet. I apologize. So, yeah. That is going to hurt it like a motherfucker, however, and it's going to not be looking good at all. After Niwa is Vincent, you're up.
Okay, hearing his
Ozzy's
brain.
saying, "Cover me."
Yeah, brain command. He's gonna yell out to Ziggy and Octavia, finish this off. I'm gonna go help Ozzy. And he's gonna run past Irenicus, and he's gonna use his if Irenicus has a reaction and is willing, he's gonna use his command point to come on, Ozzy needs you. And if you want to use your reaction, you can use your movement to start moving.
I would love to. I'm not at my computer. If Jordan, you could move me to a valid location, please. Thank you.
I imagine you just want to beeline it towards the portal.
Yeah. As safely, obviously, as possible.
You're good. I will put you next to Ryo in Tosha's Spirit Guardians. That's as far as you can get with 30 feet in a straight line.
PogChamp.
Also, I'm imagining Big Fish Man would have an attack of opportunity on me. I did not regard or care.
To flourish, or did that end now?
Now it's my turn. It's gone.
Oh, okay. In that case, 21 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
Okay. You take 11 bludgeoning damage.
Alright, awesome. And then when he gets there, he's gonna just try to climb up this and block this creature, and he's immediately just gonna start swinging at it.
You got it. An 18 will hit. That will hurt the hell out of it.
I'll do another defensive flourish. Roll d8 real quick. Oh boy. Yeah, so an additional 8 damage, and my armor class is 26.
That defensive flourish definitely puts a bit of stank on it as you just make this thing kind of fall to its knee, clearly like reeling and heaving from that one attack. It's on death's door.
There should be a booming blade on that. I've been forgetting to play my character correctly, but then there's that little edge right there. And then we'll do one last swing. Oh my god!
I will say... yeah, how do you want to do this? How do you want to do this?
Yeah, no, he just pulls up behind it and stealthily just slices its legs off of its main portion of its body, and as it starts to screech and fall, he just he like returns the blade to the hilt and then just puts it over, hovering over its head, and reignites it downward. Just a slash and then a fucking stab to the top of the head.
I gotcha. Excellent work. Did
Awesome.
that end your turn?
Bonus action, command, movement, and attack. Yes, sir.
Nice. After you is the Aboleth Lasher, who is going to move up to Ziggy and attempts to make 2 tentacle attacks. That is an 11 and a 21. Ziggy, does the 21 hit?
21, it fucking would, but I'm going to use my fucking, where is it? Where is it?
Oh, your
I
counter?
cast no.
No. Cause my AC is, unarmored defense lets me add, currently 3 to my
like a
AC,
parry?
so.
Okay, I gotcha. So you blocked it? I gotcha.
Yeah.
In that case, the Aboleth Lasher is done. Raven, it's your turn.
Okay.
It
So
kinda
it's
looks like
dead.
my spirit bird.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, one more time, Raven.
Aboleth Lasher just died.
No, Aboleth Lasher just made an attack against Ziggy. It is still up.
Oh, you said it's done. I was like, nigga,
Sorry.
what? Okay, no. No, I just misinterpreted. I'm going to attack it since I'm right there.
I will say,
I'm
was
gonna
it
step.
ranged attack or melee?
No, I'm stepping forward to smack this boy up. Why?
Oh, I was just making sure because you were 10 feet away.
Yeah.
And now
I'm
you're
getting-
5 feet away.
Yeah, I moved up a little bit so now I can beat him up. I'm gonna hit him with the same combo I just hit on the other guy.
Of course.
Starting with the Big Boy 2000.
Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, that'll do it.
As in he's dead or keep going?
No, sorry. I meant that'll hit. I keep forgetting that my language is quite vague sometimes. I apologize. That'll definitely
No.
hit and hurt quite a considerable amount.
All
It's
right, that's
looking
fine.
quite fucked up.
So am I. My like little red Pokemon battery is going beep boop right now.
Yeah, I get it.
On God. So we're gonna do Knuckle next, and that's fine because we re-roll that. My combo is big enough to do so.
Nothing to rank ladder.
And that one hits. Let's fucking go. And not only does it crits.
Hell yeah.
So
Go ahead
just-
and roll one more damage die. Then this could make the difference.
and that's 7 extra damage.
How do you want to do this?
Beautiful. Okay, so basically this thing is like a giant koi fish kind of looking thing, right?
Pretty much, but like with
Okay.
3 eyes and a really creepy open mouth with like several rows of teeth.
So with the Big Boy 2000, I kind of want to like almost like how you would fucking fillet this kind of fish in like a sushi restaurant, like slice down it. And then with the Big Boy 2000, I want to like punch into it and then like peel back and reveal that I have filleted the fish. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the
As you
the
just make a
Big Boy
quick
2000 does the cut.
series
Yeah.
of expert shops as you just like, and before it even knows it, it's just suddenly kind of laid out into roll-shaped slivers of itself. I like Raven living up to the promise from like the very beginning of this campaign when she advertised her her weaponry as possible kitchen cutlery.
Yes, sir.
Experimental as it may be, but excellent work. Would you like to move anywhere else?
Now that I have turned this nigga into sushi, no, actually, no. From where I'm standing, I can do everything I want to do.
Okay. Up next is initiative count 20. Ozzy, as you're kind of working on the, dismantling this device without really getting yourself or anybody in proximity killed, and Vincent, as you're kind of running up to cover him, you see this kind of glassing of the planet, this caving in of the entire environment around you as these void crystal clusters and the caves underneath kind of flipping up to the top side. It begins to slow down, and while the Pulse District on the horizon is still ever so slowly having all of that creep up to it, it is at a much slower rate than it was before, and you feel like you definitely have a bit more spare time to begin to kind of take this device down or crack it. But on initiative count 20 is Yosai, who is going to run over here, and he is going to... Actually, he's going to run right here, and he's going to do another double whammy. So that is going to... First one being Boink, second one being Bonk, and he's going to put 2 first level Divine Smites. Actually, no, sorry. 2024 Paladin rolls 1 first level Divine Smite, which is going to be enough to actually finally take down the Neomorph. As he just flays a burst of radiant energy that makes both of its sides kind of explode away from each other. And a second towards this creature right here, who has been kind of just spell slinging from the back, as he finally gets within close range of it, having only a lower half of a face, the top being like almost kind of like a strange wispy void. It's going to kind of hiss at him as he engages with it. Up next is Kaibu, who in similar fashion is going to run up and do the Kana Boom. That Kana Boom!
Hell yeah, boy.
Kana Boom, Kana Boom. Those are both going to hit as they just begin jumping this motherfucker. And then... Damn, I got all the Eclipse Pirates in a row. Up next is Tosha, who is going to do another Cure Wounds on Rio. So this is going to be... There we go. Rio is feeling considerably better. And then she'll do Tora next round. Got a lot of people to juggle. Up next is Ziggy. It is your turn.
Okay.
Zigmund of your
I'm going to ignore this thing and jump over to fucking our robot.
That's one way to call it.
Or yeah.
One way to identify your friend.
Attack of opportunity, if you'd like.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, let me do the. I love taking attacks of opportunity with the ankle biting in it. Yeah, 9 to hit.
All right. Can I fucking push him?
I'll allow it.
Like,
get over there.
Get him, like, I want to get him over to this thing as fast as possible. I guess I'll use my...
Are you pushing me?
Yes.
Yeah, he's trying to push you towards the portal machine. Do
you okay.
Or can I
get over
can
there?
I pull? Can I pull him to it? Like, can I run ahead of him?
I'll say
and like
push,
bonus action pull or bonus action flurry. What's it called?
Can
Step
I
of the wind.
speak? I'll say push
That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm step for the winding.
You're good.
Crying.
Oh wait, I'm so stupid. Yeah, step of the wind lets you carry somebody with you. My fault. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right.
Flashback to last Sunday.
I did not know that.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
I'm pulling him next to this thing.
Okay, yeah, because Step of the Wind lets
and
you
then
carry
Step of the Wind doubled my speed, so I have 50. How much? I was like right here.
Yeah, which means he's here now.
So I still have my movement, so I'm bringing him there. Step of the Wind
Just
ding.
sitting right on back.
And then I'm going to I'm gonna get right here. Oh wait, yeah, actually I'm gonna flash over. It's like I flash over, pull him back, and then I flash over back to where I was, and I'm just going to attack this thing.
Hell yeah. Go ahead.
There you are.
Yep. That will actually need to double check. Yeah, that'll hurt the shit out of it, but it won't kill it.
Okay, it's a good thing I have another attack.
Another attack! Yeah,
Woo!
Alright. Like a bug.
You squashed
It has a
Right.
powerful armored carapace that just crashes into oblivion under the power of your
As
strikes.
you're watching like the spirit sort of burn off of me, as it's like I flash step, and I've pulled fucking Irenicus forward. I put him down in front of the crystal, and I similarly like spring off and flash step back, and I just attack this thing 2 times. Like I forgot it.
Yeah. Wait, 1 second.
Oh yeah, I gotta do something real quick, and then that's my turn.
And you just immediately make short work of it. After Ziggy is Cassio, it is your turn.
Yeah. So sorry, how many other enemies are left after that? There's the 2 larger creatures at the bottom of the map?
Croaker, there's the Deep Crow, and honestly, actually, yeah, most of them, other than the Navasi over here getting jumped by Yosai and Kaibu, there's only 3 left.
We can do it!
And what is this creature closest to me looking like right now? What's the state
it's
of
currently
it?
fucked up, but it's like, so it's over the edge, about 15 feet down, currently having crashed into a rock after being sent there by Mr. Gunn. But it's not to say that you can't definitely use some dope monk shit to like slide down the wall and still get to it if you want, or you can go jump the Deep Crow with Astus. Up to you.
So, I have. It flies. It has wings. These are wings, right?
Both of these
Yeah.
creatures to your south have wings.
So. Alright, fuck that one. I'm going to go help Astus, my buddy old pal.
Old buddy, old pal.
Buddy old pal.
In that case, go right ahead.
I think I shall. I think I shall. And I wanna. Swing. Hit?
Swing. Against the Crow, let me double check. The 10 and a 15 will both miss on Fort.
Unfortunate. Okay. Let me be silly and attempt to swing my hands. Catch these hands with a bonus action. Please tell me that hit.
Whoop! Pow! Just crack the
goodness.
thing across the jaw and make its beak kind of rock back
Yeah.
and forth a little bit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah!
It did not like that one bit. It's looking
Add
bloody.
a stunning strike on that one, please.
Oh yeah, of course.
Thank you very much.
Punk shit, baby.
It fails, so it is stunned.
Ah, stupid
Which
bitch.
I believe means attacks against it have advantage.
Hey. We got advantage, baby.
Does that end your turn?
Yes, it does.
Irenicus, it is your turn. In your running forward, you suddenly just like as fast as you can blink, proverbially, Ziggy just grabs your hand and almost like both of you flashed up together and you just are dropped next to this portal. You see immediately in front of you this powerful kind of like runic plate empowering a couple of like wedged and lodged arcane batteries inside that are kind of being loosely connected to some wire that's like fraying and sparking. This thing clearly not in the best condition.
Okay, and Ozzy used Tinker's tools, yeah?
Yes. That is
That's-
not the
okay.
only option though, but that is something you can do. You do have
Yeah.
hack active.
Yeah, which I think should apply still? I don't know.
Yeah, it
Well,
should.
you tell me if it does or doesn't. So I'm just going to take the lead from Ozzy and also bust out the Tinker tools on a different plate and see if I can get anything going, if you wouldn't mind rolling that check for me.
Oh yeah, I gotcha. Let me just double check in case this affects the roll for. Okay. Advantage on all checks using tools to break that system. I'll give you advantage on this.
Cool.
Because you did cast a spell that gives you advantage on using tools to break into the system. So, Dreamcatchers, Irenicus. Build a website, you love. Shut up. I'm going to skip you now.
Crying.
Okay, so.
And if I fail, I have Overclock, which should be up my proficiency bonus again.
Let's go.
You
And I can use that
you
before or
most
after.
certainly do not fail, so don't worry
Pog.
about I will say you similarly kind of like delicately get Kraken and immediately dismantle a couple of arcane batteries in there and dislodge them from wires, and you immediately kind of like brushing your hands over these arcane sigils kind of immediately start, almost as if like seeing to it that they get dispelled, as just like Ozzy did before, even more so this time, the world beneath you, that crumbling, that quaking, that folding into itself, the rising of the platform that you're on slows down and slows down, almost screeching to a halt, almost like where before it felt like a full-on earthquake, now it just feels like you're on a boat drifting on still waters, still the slightest of movements, but not that crushing, vertigo-inducing ascension from the depths to the heights so fast that it made a 80-foot speed flying bird just crash into the land, even as it was going upward. As you and Ozzy kind of share a glance and get to dismantling this device that would seemingly turn the world in on itself.
Awesome. Unless I need to move, that'll be my turn.
Of course, I got you. Up next is Rio, who is going to run over here.
Oh
kind
god,
of
we
try
need
to-
Rio.
his comrades will cover him. He is going to beckon Tosha to come on over and to help him with kind of dismantling some of these magic runes and maybe slowing down this process.
Let's go.
As he casts his own, using a 4th level spell slot because he's out of thirds, Dispel Magic, kind of just targeting a rune at this side. Actually, he'll go over here because of his own speed. And after him, Tora, because funny enough they're right next to each other in initiative, is just going to, let's see here. Yeah, she's just gonna run over here and start jumping with her boys. So that is going to be a normal Wakizashi attack. That is unfortunately going to miss, but that is fine. She always has next turn. And then Mr. Gunn is next, who is going to dash over here, and he is going to command his drones to follow him here and here, as far as they can go, because he's gotten quite a bit of a distance on him. But he is similarly going to prepare and kind of get cracking and kind of roll his knuckles to kind of help out with the same process going, and I'm here too! Aestus, it is your turn.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Hello, Lee.
Oh my god, I keep
Wait for
forgetting
it.
I'm Aestus.
No, you're good, you're good. You're
Every
alright.
single time.
Okay.
Okay,
You're good.
I'll just, doing the dumb, blah blah blah. I'll proc the, fighting spirit to just shoot this guy in the face.
Okay.
Nope. Bow.
Hey-oh. Ooh.
Ooh.
Well, the first one hit.
I will say, if you
I
roll
know
a
the
1 on an attack
disadvantage,
roll
though.
using stun, yeah. So one of the 2 shards attached to its sides crumbles, and its damage die is now reduced by 1, so it now rolls 1d8 instead of 2 until you find a suitable replacement to attach to this.
Oh shit.
Gotta just break her gun.
Yeah.
Well,
I
wait,
mean,
her gun,
Wait,
her
wait,
gun
does she have
works.
inspiration? She has inspiration on her sheet. I don't want to
You
break her
can,
gun.
you're good. You can, okay. You can re-roll the attack.
It's got a
But
disadvantage too.
if it's two
Wait.
nat ones, then
No,
the
she
damage
used-
Yeah,
goes-
then you
Fighting-
really break it.
She used Fighting Spirit, so it's at advantage, so it's a normal roll. Just roll the attack
Oh.
one time.
Right.
Wait,
roll again.
is it
Roll-
okay if I
roll.
use her inspiration? Do you think?
Yeah, it's fine.
Should I? Okay.
She'll forgive
Do
you.
it.
I
Do it.
prefer you rolling inspiration
Do it.
over like destroying one of the 2 sun shards on her. See,
Let's
there you
go!
And it
Go
turned it
on.
into a hit.
Do it for the man.
And it did more damage.
I will say.
I just
how
felt bad using
to
her
do this.
inspiration.
How do you want to do this? I
So
love those
after
words.
she like went ahead and like shot at the enemies facing like Ziggy and Raven, she whipped around, blasting it like partially in its side versus and then finally landed with the gun straight in its fucking mouth, and it just blasted a hole in its fucking brain.
Hell yeah. As this thing finally keels over after so many hits and dies, just radiant, almost like kind of glowing steam and smoke just billowing from its body underneath its feathers, as that is the end of its story. Any movement you'd like to take?
Yes. She's gonna I'm coming. She's gonna just start flying.
Hell yeah. Up next is.
Put her. No, hold on.
Oh no, sorry. I
Go
didn't know
ahead.
you couldn't move her.
You're good. You're good. 5, 15, 20, 25, 30. She's flying, so it's fine.
In that case, up next is actually Ozzy. You get to go again.
Now that people are dying, I'm like, my turn is like, blah blah blah. It's feeling it's
crazy
wild
fast.
back to back. Okay, so I'm
It's
gonna
blah, blah, blah.
definitely try to.
Blah, blah, blah.
Is this one good, or do I need to move on to another?
Yeah, you're good. You're good on that
mechanism?
one. You can move to a different
So,
room.
is the
Leonicus
nearest
has
one
cracked
like
this
here?
one. Yes, but you currently see
Okay.
Mr. Gunn at least getting ready to work on it.
Okay,
but he seems...
then I'll move to. That was like 5, 10, 15, 20.
Yeah, you
okay,
can be
I
right
can
here for
definitely.
sure. Yeah. Make me another check using your Tinker's Tool expertise.
I will indeed do that. Error.
You do get
Plus
to add
a
3 to that.
3. Yeah, 8, 9, 10, 11.
I will say you don't exactly fail. It's just that like you're going to take a little longer to work on this one. Maybe like there's just too much in the way. Like all of this sparking and these frayed wires are making it harder to do this without burning yourself on something or accidentally detonating an arcane battery. But you'll have to continue this next turn, I will say.
Okay, I'll move. I'll use my bonus action to just move my brain. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Hell yeah. Up next is Niwa, who is going to commit the great jumping on
Not
creatures.
Not to butt in here real quick, but isn't that check supposed to be plus 12 total? Because doesn't Ozzy have 6 for intelligence modifier? And it's proficiency twice, which is 3, so 6.
Huh. Is this true? Yeah, Ozzy, you have a 22 intelligence from the Book of Learning,
I
right?
do.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought a 20 to my intelligence will give me a +5 modifier.
You're proficient in this. You get to add your proficiency bonus, which is not being
That's what I
counted
was
into the
saying
roll.
earlier.
I thought it was. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought it was already. I thought it was already counting that, so I added 3, which is just your proficiency bonus, a second time for the grand total. So I will say, okay, in that case, so your intelligence is 6, your proficiency bonus is 3. This should be a +12 to the check. So that is actually an 18 because you rolled a natural 6.
Fire.
Wait, no, natural 2. I'm stupid. That's okay. Okay. So that is a 14 total. I will say the result is still the same because the DC is 15.
Okay.
Go ahead and change the
timeline isn't
number on
bad.
your sheet.
This is
How
true.
do I do that?
You should be able to mark it as
Can
proficient, or maybe you're using the wrong stat.
I don't
Just
know.
open up the
It
cog
says
wheel on the bottom
proficient.
left.
Hold on.
Are
It
you
says
using the right?
proficiency bonus proficient.
Are you using the right
Your
stat
expertise
associated
in
with
it.
it?
Oh, expertise? Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't.
And then you're using
okay, I put it-
intelligence, because it's using your intelligence.
Oh, why does it all say dexterity?
Because it
Hold
by
on.
default
Oh wait,
says
ignore that.
dexterity.
Ignore
you
that.
have
Ignore
to
that.
change it.
No, you're good. You're good.
Hold on.
No, you're good.
Sorry,
The
I
timeline is
did not
intact.
know. I kind of
The same
hate
process
Roll20.
occurs.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, you
Nevertheless-
But you can do that, and we can just move on.
Yeah, I'm
You
gonna
should
keep
let
combat flowing.
Nisa's ghostly hand touch on Ozzy's like father-son Kamehameha and give her
I hate it.
But it's just.
I hate it.
Nah, Nisa in the afterlife is speaking. She's like, wait a second, I know how to blow these up.
I will say, in
Jordan, can I-
particular, specifically,
can I assist
my,
that
my
thing I put in
tools
chat?
cannot.
Yes.
Oh
Actually,
shit!
yes. You can absolutely do that.
Fog, I had to run to my computer to check.
No, you're good. In that case, your intelligence is also a +6, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
In that case, Ozzy.
Wait, it's a +5. Don't let him lie. Wait, what?
No, it's plus
No,
six.
my intelligence is 22. It's
Oh,
+6.
really?
Oh,
Never mind.
why is
Everybody
yours
who has
plus 10?
intelligence
offered
is
you-
plus 6.
Okay.
Because I read the book twice.
Mine's 20. You can't read the book twice. You can only read it once.
Or no, it gives +2. I already had 20. I took an ASI.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because it increases your maximum to 22.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just letting you
You're
know,
not
mine and Nisa should have been +5. We were at 20, right? Am I crazy?
No.
Are
Okay.
you crazy?
Nisa was a 21, I believe.
What? Why the fuck am I whatever?
Yeah,
Fuck, I don't
Nisa's
care.
is at
You guys
21.
had lower health.
That means it must have been 18 before, and now the cap is raised to 22, if it is 20 now.
Yeah.
Yes.
In that
But
case,
I only should have a +5.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, in
Anyways.
that case, sorry, yes. In that case, with Irenicus adding, it does supersede 15, which means you do get this runic plate knocked out in this one turn. And
Me?
that is officially, yes, you. Because Irenicus used a class feature to basically give you a little bit of a call out, and kind of like
Okay.
give you a pointer and assist you. So you do get it knocked out in one turn. That is 3 runes. Actually 4, because Rio did dispel magic on the other one. Dismantled. Again, you can feel basically almost like by the very second, just exponentially, the stakes dropping. You no longer see the encroaching kind of purple glass taking over the land, kind of out beyond your horizon. You don't see it encroaching upon the Pulse District anymore, but this portal is still active. It still needs to be completely and utterly shut down for insurance sake. Or at least that's how you might feel, maybe. I don't know. That's up to you how your character feels. But nevertheless, that you will be able to knock all that out in this turn. But after you is, because Niwa just took 2 swings at the Damasi, who is almost, like, dead, by the way. Because the great jumping is occurring. Vincent, it is your turn. There are 2 enemies left, and there seem to be 4 people currently handling the runes.
Out of the smarty pants that are at the crystal now, who goes after me? I think is it Irenicus? I think
After you,
Irenicus
is
I-
Irenicus, then Rio, then Mr. Gunn, then Ozzy.
Before running towards the last of the creatures to shoot down, he's gonna yell out to Irenicus, "You got this! If anyone can figure it out, it's you!" And I'll give him a bardic inspiration, and he's gonna run off to this side. And I don't know, is this thing flying? Is it on the ground? I know
So
he got
it's currently
pushed. I didn't know.
smashed into the side of the mountain. It's still alive though, but it needs to get back onto its footing. But it's
Awesome.
definitely open to attack, and
Awesome.
quite nearly dead, mind you.
Good.
Bit of a common theme around here.
Daydreamer! And we're just gonna.
A 22 will hit and 11 will miss. It is holding on to dear life. Not looking great, but still having a little bit of fight left in it.
Okay, that'll be my turn.
Of course, after you is Raven. It is your turn. You see to your left Vincent just firing over the cliffside towards something down below.
Yes, I do. And that's this thing, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Just checking something.
You're good. I'll say from where you are now, you do not have line of sight on it. You'll have to like look over to the cliffside of the stairs.
Okay, so because it's below, right? Okay, let me see. I'm gonna get right there,
Got it.
and it's time to start shooting.
Bow, bow, bow.
Okay, start with the big gun.
Oh hell yeah, that'll hit.
Beautiful, and then draw my other 2 guns. Two, and boom, boom.
Whoa. Raven.
Let's
how would you
go!
like to do this?
Amazing. So
Oh,
kind of just like noticing out of the corner of my eye that Vincent's kind of attacking this thing. I didn't even see it was there until he was attacking it, and I just kind of run over and kind of target lock on it. But you know, my heads-up display is like flashing still, like, and I just hit him with the 1, 2, 3 with the fucking rifle, and then the 2 guns, and I guess so. This thing is like, well, it's gone now, but it was a flying creature, so I wanted to shoot it so that it would fall, right? Assuming that it was
Oh,
flying.
of course.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a flying little manta ray with a weird alien face. So you could definitely like shoot its wing flaps and kind of make it just burn and sizzle and fall into the abyss below.
That is exactly what I want to do.
Of course. Anything else?
No. That is, that's all my movement. So no, that's all I can do.
Hell yeah.
We just be hitting.
Okay. In that case, Yosai and Tora, with Yosai initiating, is going to do a combo attack where you're going to see him at first. He's going to imbue Radiant Wrath onto his sword, and it's going to imbue this same kind of almost like glowing solar white hot energy that usually comes from the attacks from Tora's Wakizashi. And he's going to prompt her to almost like kind of having her arm kind of slide over his. They're both going to just jam their sword and Wakizashi into this Navasi, so he's going to make an attack with advantage. Okay.
Okay.
And then he is going to deal an extra 2d6 radiant as the two of them both just jam these white hot swords into this Navasi, and then both just like almost like a pair of scissors just sweep their swords to the side and create like an X wedge as they just cleave this final creature in half. Now the only threat that remains to Twilight is the slowing, dying breaths of this pulsing, sparking machine. After Yosai, Kaibu is just going to calm down from his rage and go, Tora! I'm so happy you're alive! And he's gonna run over and hug her. And then, Tosha is going to follow... Yeah, Tosha is going to follow Ryo's instructions and run over here and cast Dispel Magic on this rune and kind of dismantle the arcane battery inside.
Oh,
Each of
shit.
these seem to be... These arcane batteries, I should have been more specific earlier, seem to be almost like these deep black crystals that kind of like almost have like a little bit of wispy shadow kind of hanging around them. I will say, Ozzy and Irenicus, in your proximity to these small crystals, you swear that they almost whisper. It feels uncomfortable holding or interacting with them. But after Tosha, Ziggy, it is your turn. There don't seem to be any more immediate threats to your person.
there
or
are no
anyone around
threats.
you. Just the portal.
Does this look like it needs smarts to solve, or can you brute force this? Like when I was up close to it.
So everyone else so far has tried dismantling it with tools or casting spells to turn it off. There's surely other options.
Can I try and walk up and rip an arcane battery out?
Of course. Make me a athletics or acrobatics check. Actually, no, just an athletics check.
Hey, do these crystals feel like
Got
Ziggy?
Or I think they feel like Casio because they're gravity, right?
They do.
Yeah.
With the whispering. I
Hold
was
me,
like,
family. Hold me tight.
Oh, true. Maybe it's both of us.
Yeah,
I'm
maybe-
going to.
You can use horror for this, right?
Yeah, I can use horror for this.
Okay. In that case, make me a DC 15 athletics check using your wisdom.
It's just
Go.
+3, 15.
Hilarious. So as you rip this thing out, I will say you just yank it out with horror and kind of like immediately feeling the white hot kind of sparks flying off from all this machinery just being pulled apart at the seams. You successfully rip the battery out. Let's see. You take 8 force damage and 12 fire damage.
Oof. Well, that's the first bit of damage I took was after combat.
As this part of kind of the runic portal just kind of bursts and sparks and almost like kind of a part of it kind of explodes and armored plates fly everywhere as you kind of fly back a bit, but you're fine. You brush it off, I'm sure.
Alright, that's my turn.
Okay, after Ziggy, and that is 6 of them down, is Cassio. It's your
Meow
turn.
meow. Where's the last fool?
There are actually
all the
no
fools are
enemies
dead.
left on the
They
field.
did, homie.
The only current threat to Twilight or yourselves is the portal that everyone else is currently dismantling.
They all dead and the homie gone.
Is that keeping us in
Yikes.
combat?
Yes.
So I can't move
I will
freely?
say,
Aww.
technically, the amount of turns it takes to do this does matter. So that's the only reason I'm keeping you guys in initiative.
Aww.
These little brain thingies next to Raven and Aces, are those Raven guns? Or...
Yeah, they're Raven drones.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm a dash. Mad dash.
Mad dash.
Does it matter where we stand? Do we gotta be like friendship circle around the crystal?
There
oh,
are
it's
arcane
just-
batteries
so each-
here and
so,
here.
yeah.
2 left?
Yeah, there's this one.
Oh,
that
where
Mr.
the
Gunn is
little
working
like
on.
runes are?
Yeah, where the little runes are. So the only 2 that remain, because Ozzy got rid of this one, is this one that Mr. Gunn is working on, and this one over here. You do have, if you have a key point, step.
I think if you use
And I
your
do have
gravity
step of the
monk
wind.
shit, you can get
I should
over
probably
there.
get to the other side. Yeah. I suppose that is the way.
What is your movement speed actually? Because I believe
I'm sorry?
What's your movement speed?
50.
Oh, okay. Then you actually, with Step of the Wind,
Damn.
should be able to get over there and still have your action.
Hey.
If you end up right, like here. If you want to just move yourself.
I shall. I'm sorry, I was reconfiguring the map.
Good. There we go.
Booyah. Booyah.
Oh, in that case, what ideas do you have? How do you want to approach this problem? You see your friends one by one actively kind of like, whether carefully or with brute force, dismantling and kind of ripping out these small crystals that serve as arcane batteries and disabling kind of wires and servos that are magically keeping this portal alive.
What type of skill would it require for me to like know to like be successful at what need to be done? Do I need like is it a technical thing, or do I just need
It's
to be
definitely a technical thing. So
athletic?
do you have proficiency with any kind of tools? It would be in the bottom left of your character sheet.
Yes.
What kind?
It's just piloting. What kind of tools I got? Nope.
Okay. In
No,
that
sir.
case, just roll me a raw intelligence check.
All right.
This
Yeah,
is
so
just
you're so smart. Come on now.
Just roll.
No modifiers. Come on. Let's go.
Ayo.
Nat 20.
okay. So the best you can ascertain is that similar to what your friends are doing, pulling out this crystal will most certainly work. You've seen Ziggy do it with brute force, but it hurt. You've seen multiple other people use magic to turn off these runes and disconnect the magic from the source. You've seen Ozzy and an Irenicus kind of more delicately do it using tools that you don't currently have on your person.
Would a Dungeoneer's pack do anything for me?
No.
All right, I just wanted to make
Dungeoneer's
sure.
pack is full of like survival items and like a candle and like food
So
and shit.
sick of you.
Yeah, 10 pigs.
Take that as me looking through my pack for anything.
If you don't have Tinker's tools or Smith's tools, I will say
Then you probably know
don't
what's in
bother.
it.
I ain't got none of that, bro. I'm gonna take the Ziggy way, but a little bit kinder and gentler. I'm trying not to hurt myself, but if it happens, I'm at full health, so it's fine.
Okay, in that case,
Yo,
make me an athletics
untouched
check.
monks.
I'm sorry, say that again.
Make me an athletics check.
Athletics, here we go. Hey yo.
Okay. I will say. You said you were explicitly trying to be careful, right?
Yes.
I will say that makes the DC a little higher. 18, which means you can get started on this. It'll just take a turn for you to kind of like work around some of the stuff and maybe kind of be a bit more risk averse, or since you kind of made purchase on it, you can just grip it and rip it right now and pretty much get this over with. Up to you.
Okay. Let me take it out. Rip off that
Okay.
band-aid.
As you just yank out this kind of like very powerful gravitationally bound crystal, kind of like a deep jet black inside, to where you can almost see, you swear, little twinkles in the nothingness. You take.
If you say 40, I'm cry.
15 force damage and 7 fire damage as several servos and arcane wires just burst and explode and spark as you kind of get blown back a few feet. But I don't know how much how much health you're at for that to. You take 22 damage total.
Thank you. Can I keep it?
Yeah, I'll allow it. It is in
Thank
your
you.
hand now.
What would you call this?
Arcane battery.
I'll get to you. I'll get to that later. In the meantime,
Okay.
I'll keep.
Let me eat it for power.
I want it.
Are
Irenicus, it is your turn.
That's all of them, right?
There is
No,
one
one more.
left, and it is the one in front of Mr. Gunn.
It's hidden. Oh, okay.
Oh. He's too slow.
He did have to use his turn to dash to get there.
Yeah, slowpoke.
Forehead.
25.
Okay. In that case, as you kind of run over and you just under your breath, you're like, slowpoke. You just immediately start like, Mr. Gunn was kind of beginning the process to kind of like, sorting through a couple of like tools in his armored sleeve, and you just
This
like
matter
as he
requires slightly
begins
more
to
urgency.
get to cracking on it, you just immediately walk over, like dislodge a couple of wires and yank out this like deep voidal black arcane battery. As he is just like, aha, yes, excellent. Thank you for helping me with that. Is that all of them? And almost as if on cue, this electricity that's sparking across this crystal cluster, this lightning that's been flying off in the distance, almost like traveling along these branches of lunar rock that have been morphing and moving, is going to stop. Ooh, musical cue. But nevertheless.
Oh no, I wasn't in because I rejoined on my computer.
Okay.
I got an ad.
Silence falls. Hold up, wrong thing. Silence falls. You look out over the horizon and you no longer hear the whirring of a portal, the crackling of electricity, the violent shifting and quaking of earth, or the crackling glass sounds of incalculable amounts of land being encased with these strange crystals and folded in under the ground to be replaced with whatever this Underdark was made up of. You see, definitely miles out on the horizon, as far as you can see, a large part of this moon has been encased in this crystal purple glass. these strange gravitational emissions. But it has stopped. You see, out on the horizon, the Pulse District, not too far from the end of the event horizon, but just barely safe. Seems you guys made it just in time. Maybe one more initiative count 20 and some bad stuff would have started happening, but nevertheless,
Lucky.
silence falls. You see around you dozens of corpses strewn of incomprehensible, strange alien creatures of all kinds of makes and shapes and routes of life, having all fallen once at first up here, almost like in rapture and awe of this crystal, maybe commencing some kind of ritual with it. But nevertheless, it is just you guys, a now once more second time destroyed and dismantled portal, and this large crystal cluster. Ozzy, you recall a shape you saw earlier.
I do.
As you remember that among the corpses strewn about, one had been taken away by a strange esoteric force somewhere else. And
It's
another...
not in the crystal?
Oh no, sorry, I'm talking about Aladdin.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
And another, your dear friend, Nisa Vash,
Yeah.
the Blue Fang. The Eclipse Pirates stand there for a moment. Rio and Tosha currently hovering over two different runes. White-faced. Well, Tosha's in full armor, you can tell. But Rio just wipes sweat off of his brow as Tora kind of just grabs the shoulders of Yosai and Niwa, kind of elbowing Kaibu. Kaibu still hugging Tora aggressively as Raymond just looks up to Irenicus and goes, "Work well done, I'd say. If that went on for too much longer, then our precious district would have been in terrible trouble."
I fucking hate this guy.
To me, my drones, and you'll see kind of like he'll the two drones that were kind of like engaging in combat and assisting you guys return almost like Pokeballs and attached to his belt. As he kind of just like, you'll notice Irenicus, he kind of like picks up the third one that he never took off of his belt and kind of like inspects and checks on it and makes sure he's okay before kind of patting it and putting it back onto his belt. So, what do we do with this now? Kind of looking at the massive crystal cluster in front of all of you.
I'm not even.
Why don't you try
Arcane
eating
batteries that we didn't rip out? Do they? Do
No,
I
all
understand them
the-
at all?
No, you're good. All of the arcane batteries were taken out. So,
Sorry. Let me clarify. Not the ones that weren't like physically yoinked. Like, so the ones me and Ozzy got out with.
I will say,
skill?
make me an Arcana check with disadvantage.
Oh,
Because this is some pretty esoteric shit.
What about me?
Oh,
I'll allow you to make an Arcana check.
no, that wasn't disadvantage. Fuck.
Yeah.
Just roll another nat 20. Hey.
Let's go. It's still high as well.
Nice.
I love it here.
On God.
Ozzy, also roll me an Arcana check with disadvantage.
With disadvantage? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not good at Arcana.
No, you're good.
Really?
Yo!
I only
Oh,
got
you
a
don't have
+5.
proficiency. Yeah.
Neither.
I mean, you're still good at it.
I'm okay at it.
Oh God,
Okay.
when she
You're
tells
just
me
not
I'm good.
great.
Wait, what?
Yes. I'm doing other things. Oh, hold on. Oh yeah. Okay.
I will say,
Yeah.
Irenicus, Ozzy, you can glean this information as well. Irenicus, you would know that whatever is kind of roiling in these crystals is some kind of active, burgeoning power, not too dissimilar from what you saw several of the aberrations in this combat using.
Noted. Filed.
pocketed.
some kind of strange, almost
Are
like
you-
psychic power.
Are you holding on to it right now, Irenicus?
Yeah. Unless like I
Ozzy will
touched it
come
and it like
over.
hurt my brain.
Yeah.
It doesn't hurt your brain, but you definitely hear like some strange
Yo.
noise emitting from them, and also like an ephemeral shifting in their fractal reflections. The noise sounds almost like whispering. But what did you say, Ozzy?
I would like to go over to Irenicus, and almost like interrupt as like you're gleaming an eye at this crystal, and he's gonna say, please, and hold out his hand. Please give it to me. And for the
For
first
what
time,
purpose?
Ozzy looks actually very scared.
Hey, I have a question.
Scared. Also, Casio
what-
rolled a nat
yeah.
20 with the lore
I
buff,
rolled a
apparently.
20 because you said that it felt like me, and so obviously I gotta be involved. What can I gather from that?
I will say you definitely glean the same nature as the others, to where it feels like there is some kind of psychic power just residing within this, even though it is an inanimate object. And you hear those strange, same, almost whisper type of sounds. And I will say, kind of, gravity isn't exactly an element, but the way that dragons and genasi and other creatures that are kind of just naturally attuned to particular notes of nature, or even parts of just life itself, you feel that whatever this is, it is tied to, I'll say, like a way you have always felt, space itself. Whether that entails the space between all things, the space in the sky up above you, who knows? Irenicus, with a eerily genuine look of distress to the eyes, Ozzy holds a hand out and beseeches that you hand him this crystal. What do you
Is
say?
this the first time I've ever seen you like this?
Yes, absolutely.
I'll hesitate. I don't want to. But I will hit the sealed or no. No, just kidding. I will hand it out and drop it.
And as you drop it, he almost like see like a moment of panic in his eyes, almost as if you were dropping an egg in his hands, before gently caressing it, with both hands and just looking at it, and then tucking it away with care in his pocket.
Does this mean something to you?
It's he stops and then looks back at the large crystal in front of us and almost like looks at you, then looks back at the crystal and kind of moves on, clearly trying to avoid the conversation, as he looks in towards the crystal and sees there was almost like a life form in it. He's going to try to place his forehead and try to communicate with the life form inside, if they even are still alive or cognizant.
Can we all see this
at
life
all.
form now?
Yeah, I'll say, the closer
Like,
you guys
now that
get,
it's
especially
there.
those of you who have higher present perception, you definitely see that, especially now that things have slowed down to a halt, and there isn't all of that crackling electricity and neuronic signals traveling to and from this cluster. You see like an in stasis humanoid shape just inside. In the bare translucence of this thing, you're surprised you can really see it at all, but in whatever light is refracting through the crystals,
It'd be crazy if I
seems
tried to
inside of a
to
person.
Snow White bring it back to life with a kiss, wouldn't it?
Well, you
Try
have
it.
to get
Do
your
it.
inside first.
Right.
It's kind of a big crystal.
Was just a question. We carry on.
You're good. Is there anything you would like to do about that? Although I will say, for 1 second, Vincent,
Hi.
where are you right now?
After they have taken the batteries out and he's seen that they were successful, he stutters to look in the direction, but then finally steels himself to see Nisa laying there, lifeless. And he just slowly walks to her body and falls to his knees, pulling her close to him.
In your grief, you see still frozen in time, even though there is no light behind it, the pupil's nose and smile of a mischievous face, having done a last deed for fun, for heroism, who knows. But it's reminiscent of many faces you've seen her make before. Again, like a time that she was 10 years old and stole sweets from a reception. You hear 2 sets of footfalls kind of clamber up behind you, as you actually see both Tosha and Yosai kind of rush to your side, their weapons sheathed, as they kind of immediately appraise the nature of what's going on. And Tosha goes, I'm so sorry, kind of looking down at her hands. I can't. I'm tapped out.
He hears it, but nothing can truly register as he is just sobbing. His visor's off to the side, his eyes squeezed shut, trying to stop the flow of tears, just constantly pulling through each sob as he holds her to his chest, and he can hardly even get the words out of his mouth as this wasn't supposed. She was supposed to be more. Everything she gave was her all. But it shouldn't have stopped here. If only I could have been more. And you can see he's fighting with the words of self-deprecation on this, thinking that this is his fault, but there's a part of his soul, his heart, that just knows there was no protecting her. It was only a guidance. But he still just can't accept.
Ziggy's also just going to sit down next to you silently as you're crying, and then just sort of give you a side hug. Not really say anything, just sit quietly with you.
Which only makes him cry harder and squeeze her tighter.
Tosha is just going to mutter a silent prayer, and then Yosai will take her hand, and the two of them will walk back over to Rio and Tora. As the 6 of them kind of just start almost like whispering amongst each other, just kind of catching each other up. A couple of them kind of patting each other's shoulders, and Rio hands Tora her second wakizashi back. What about the rest of you? Cassio, Arenicus, Ozzy, Raven.
I told you what I was doing.
Of course, I can get to it.
I'm gonna go right there.
Hold on, 1 second.
I'm trying to talk to the ghost in the crystal.
Trying to look at my dead homie.
You see the same
Team
same
Dead
thing from
Homie,
before,
Team Crystal.
a mixture of lifelessness, but still some mote of mischief and almost like satisfaction and revelry on her face, frozen in time, knowing she did it, she got them. no matter what. As you kind of sit in this half circle, some of you embracing each other. Ozzy, I will get to your thing post-session. I promise I'm not forgetting about you.
That's fine. That's fine.
That's just more of like a
this is
thing that I
completely
want to...
precedent.
Yeah.
I can wait till post session or Jordan. I need to bring you to e-kissing. Either or is fine.
You're good. 1 second though, I will say, as Mr. Gunn kind of walks up to this crystal, he will go, you know, as grossly interested as I am in this thing, there is a creepy hand somewhere. And also somewhere in that deep cave system, if it hasn't crushed them all, are a whole bunch of drow that are really mad at us. I think I am going to go home now. He kind of turns around and looks back to Nisa, and then looks to you, Ozzy, who is quite occupied, and then to you, Irenicus. And almost as if like taking a big, reluctant inhale, we'll just go, if you would please, when they will hear these words, tell them that despite everything, kind of looking over your shoulder, Irenicus, at Nisa's body, I did like her gumption. And he'll just kind of turn around and kind of walk to this cliffside and just
jump.
He is going to enable his rocket boots and just start flying off.
What a Chad.
I fully expected him to ruin the mood.
Yeah.
I was waiting. It's like,
Nah,
for
for
a
real.
goon. And then
Yeah, he can't take anything serious.
There is apparently some modicum of respect he has for you guys, even if it takes one of you dying, apparently.
I'll take it.
But nevertheless...
I'm an asshole, not a monster.
Exactly, yes.
Nevertheless, silence befalls all of you as kind of not reading the room and not wanting to go over and disturb the others. Tora is just going to kind of walk over to you, Irenicus, and go, so I overheard what Mr. Gunn said, kind of just leaving this thing in you guys' hands. Can we trust you to do the same? Because some of my boys over there kind of really want to smash it.
Can you... I don't understand your question. Do you want us to leave it to you?
Oh, no, I'm just saying, do
just
you want us to leave it to you?
I'm gonna look over at Ozzy, who seems to have much more interest in this than anybody else.
Say that one more time.
I'm just looking. She asked if we were.
Do you want to leave it to
cool taking care of this, or if we
The
want
massive crystal cluster in front of you. Tora's basically asking if she can, just like Mr. Gunn,
Leave it to you.
trust the dream catchers to
to
kind
us.
of leave this massive crystal cluster behind in your hands.
I would fuck with it.
Yeah, yeah. You can leave it in our hands.
She'll just nod and walk over to Rio and go, can you? I mean, do you have it in you? And Rio is going to check his... Yep. He saved one. As he is just going to kind of, over the course of a minute, just kind of trace his finger and a little bit of chalk along the ground and go, Dreamcatchers. Sayonara. As these runes will kind of flare in a 10-foot circle on the ground, and all of the Eclipse Pirates are just going to disappear in a teleportation circle.
Oh, I thought he was gonna hit the res.
That would have been crazy.
Crying.
Now, it is just you guys. Just you guys, Nisa's body, and this massive crystal cluster with a humanoid shape inside of it. And a broken portal machine.
Can I, like, preserve the law? How does decay work?
So, okay, sorry, no, not like the spell decay.
The natural occurrence of one
yeah,
decay.
So, in Dungeons and Dragons, it's what there's there's a 10-minute res, a year, and then the true resurrection.
If I remember correctly, I think there's a 1-minute res, a 10-day res, a 10-year res, and then a 200-year res.
Oh my god!
And then
I didn't know they had
unlimited
so many
time
tiers.
res.
Huh?
Oh.
True res.
I mean, case in point,
True res,
if you run somewhere in the corner of this universe and find a powerful enough cleric, no matter how long it takes, surely you'll be able to find someone to resurrect Nisa. But case in point, you are already past the revivify window, but you are not past the raise dead window, because I think raise dead is 10 days.
Yeah. I am going to look at Vincent, and I am just going to ask, are you ready to let go? Or do we try to bring her back?
Vincent finally calming down registers what he says, and there's a spark of anger, there's a spark and a flash of understanding, and he tries hard to give himself a moment to answer you without lashing. I can never let her go. But I don't know. For my beliefs, Desna's already taken her dream. One unfulfilled after death. As far as I'm aware, she's already scooped it up and taken it to the great beyond, where all unfulfilled dreams fill the stars. I don't know. But we need to leave. And he's gonna pull Nisa close one last time and whisper, I am so proud of you. And I love you. And he's going to, holding her, stand up and look at everyone, look over at Irenicus and Ozzy. If you need time, take it. But I have to leave now. And without waiting to see if they'll follow, Vincent will, with Nisa in his arms, start walking the staircase, heading out.
Look at the crystal. Look at you. Look back at the crystal. Look at Ozzy. Look back at the crystal. And I'm not gonna follow.
I'm also not going to. I think you need to be alone. So I am not going to follow.
Of course. I'll say. Sorry, if you hear a noise, it's me washing my hands.
He's pissing.
This nigga pissing.
That's one hell of a flow.
Piss
Nice.
here, piss here, piss.
Damn,
by
boy, you
yourself,
frying
Hansel?
chicken in there?
I will say,
So in sync, babe.
Raven,
I know.
you are still. You do still have on your person the plasma cutter that you borrowed from Mr. Gunn before.
Oh shit.
Do with that information what you will. The one that you used to be able to
Oh shit.
mine out the void crystals.
Oh shit.
Bro, see if you can get this dude out.
Get that
Real.
dude.
Real.
Get that dude.
I mean, so technically, right now, I would not notice that I really care too much about it. I'm just kind of staring and watching Vincent, say his kind words. I'm also very, very, very hurt. I mean, yeah, if somebody wants to come up and ask if I can help them, but otherwise I'm locked in.
Okay.
I've been too sorry.
I was gonna say that's most likely gonna be Irenicus or Ozzy. since
I don't
they've
even know
been
if you have that
interacting
in
with
you.
this cluster the most.
My
I
interest
think
in
everybody
this
else
cluster
knows.
is
I will
academic.
say though, you are most certain. I will say both Ozzy, Cassio, and Euryticus. You would know that whatever these crystals, these black voidal crystals that you pulled out as the arcane batteries are, this massive cluster does not emit that same kind of signature, or even really
Okay.
look the same.
Hmm.
It's more like just the sheer amount of purple crystals kind of below, and also currently spread out across the land like a sheet of glass.
I bet that's crazy to look at.
I'm
Imagine
sure it
trying
is.
to wash it.
I guess. Arnicus is leaning. My brother just got taken by a giant hand. I'm going to look. I guess I'm going to finally take a look at this thing as well.
You noticed what everybody else saw.
There's something in. Does this thing look hollow?
It's hard to tell because you only really see the exterior, but you can definitely tell that there's some kind of almost like refracting through the crystals, the light passing through. You see a humanoid shape inside, like in stasis, something or someone trapped in here.
Hear me out. Can I try and face step inside?
Give me 1 second. I stepped away from my computer. Face step, an unoccupied space.
I guess I don't know if it's unoccupied, but I guess this would also tell me if it's hollow
say-
or not.
Yeah, you can't really step in there. Maybe it's just because it's too close to opaque. Maybe it's because it's not exactly perfectly hollow or that there's space for you. But that does give you a clue.
I guess I'm gonna talk to you and to these two. I need some. I don't really know what this is. My vote is my vote is definitely leave Vincent alone to mourn.
I will be right back. I got pissed.
You're good.
Pisser.
Keep your mic on.
He's a pisser.
You wanna hear track star?
Renicus.
You want to try to, I don't know, smack the big rock? Somebody want to whack it?
We
Well,
do
one
want me to
person
talk
who has
to
the
the
answer to
crystal
this
later,
is Raven.
I say we do it while we're here, and we give fucking Vincent time to mourn.
True.
Yeah.
But what were you saying, Ziggy, to Eurynicus?
Oh, I was just asking, what are we looking at?
I don't know. Unless I do. Sure.
I'm talking to Renicus and Ozzy, or essentially
I'd
asking-
say
asking-
most of you can kind of like ascertain that this is basically just a supercluster of the void crystals that you've been seeing kind of lying around or like basically strewn into the caves of the entire Underdark here. The ones that emit those gravitational signatures and kind of almost have an influence over it. But somehow this portal machine was connected to this supercluster, causing it to emit a powerful enough chain of gravitational forces to basically alter the shape of this moon entirely.
I wonder what shape this moon is
touch
in
it.
right now.
As you touch it,
It's
you
gotta
kind
be
of like
crazy.
you're actively fighting vertigo, as even in proximity to this thing, you feel like a magnet being pulled and repelled, attracted and forced away from like swaying in front of this thing, but kind of running your hand across it. It feels like it's impossible to run your hand across it smoothly. It moves at different frequencies and speeds with just how much of a kind of like a magnetic force this has on you.
I'm also asking Ozzy if you have any clue what this thing is.
I've never seen anything like this before, right, Jordan? Well, I mean, specifically like this.
Specifically like this, no.
Yeah. Um. Never seen anything like this before, but I do have theories.
Well, I'd like to hear them.
I don't know. It'll depend on whether or not I can press my forehead and try to talk to this thing or not.
Sorry, I was just kind of saving that for post session for the sake of privacy, but we'll get to that.
Oh, okay, that's fine. That's fine. I guess he'll have a moment where he like rests his forehead against this crystal and um he comes back, I guess, almost looking a little destitute. Um
Does it look like what did it look like for us when Ozzy put his forehead on the thing?
um I'd say like as you are now familiar that about Ozzy being a psionic and being able to talk telepathically, you can definitely glean that that is clearly what he is trying to do. Um, but you are unsure of the nature of his conversation.
No, I mean I just was wondering if it looked like anything. But
It is
real?
just him like placing his forehead against with his hand on the glass, eyes closed in concentration. Unless Jordan has anything more to add.
Nah.
I guess I'll wait for you to come up off of that, but if there's no info on this, I guess I'm just gonna ask, well, what do we want to do about it?
I will say, sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, are there more void crystals in the compartments of like surrounding this giant crystal?
I will say none in the portal, just this massive cluster in the middle that seems all connected. But I also will say, for the sake of brevity, I know Jabari is not back yet, but he did say earlier that after kind of letting Vincent leave, Raven was eventually going to come around to utilizing the plasma cutter, is that she was currently despondent and needed a second. So, just for the sake of brevity, because otherwise we're kind of in a bit of a halt, I will say, unless there are any objections, you guys can get cracking to using the plasma cutter to kind of like attempt to kind of bore into the side of this cluster and to fish out this whoever is inside.
Let's do that.
Yeah, sure.
That is exactly what I would like to do.
Of course.
Yeah.
I was just double checking because you guys seemed pretty, like you felt like it. And just, trying to keep the pace going. But it takes a while. Kind of even using a extremely powerful, like, hot force of kind of like a constant plasma burst stream, basically like high power super drilling into this side. It takes quite a little while as the far sun on the horizon. Twilight's never had the brightest days. There's a bit of a golden hour, but that's really it. But as the sun sets and darkness begins to fall and the phlogiston above, its faint trickling colors serving as like almost like a faint, just bare aurora borealis. You, with the light of the plasma and some sort of light being faintly refracted through this crystal cluster, bore into this thing over the course of a couple of hours. It takes a while. But eventually, you see that heat of the plasma, that beam drill kind of burning, illuminating crystal clusters as some kind of break off and peel to the side. As it gets closer and closer to the middle, more of it illuminates as a couple of you, most likely maybe assisting, kind of attempt to grab onto the clothes to the side of this figure and yank them out. And you realize maybe not all of the light in refracting through the crystal cluster was just the plasma cutter, as just kind of hanging on dimly, not used to the bright burning form that you're always seeing him in.
What the
You
fuck?
see the familiar Sam Hawthorne kind of
What?
flop out to the side.
Oh my god.
His figure almost like a little cold to the touch, as the light that makes up his body was dimmed and weakened a bit, as he currently seems unconscious but not without life. Although, again, not impossible to tell, but he is glowing a bit, just paler.
Oh, shit.
As you now realize, maybe this is where he was the whole time. He did say he was going to hunt Aladdin Sane down.
We should get him the fuck out of here, is my vote. But also, wait, can anyone heal him?
Yeah, I can. I
Oh,
can cure
let's
wounds him right now.
go.
Which I do have a spell for. And it's
Hell yeah.
actually prepared.
Nice. I'll say you can go ahead and roll that 2d8 plus your spell modifier, because we use in 2024 rules with buffed healing spells.
My spell modifier, which is
Your intelligence.
spellcasting. Okay.
5.
Plus 5.
Mm-hmm.
There's an wait.
Slight typo. Slight typo.
I am perhaps very tired.
No, you're good. We're about to
There
end
you
it
go.
here.
Oh wait, -1, so that's 12.
Okay. Plus, that's also a d6 instead of d8s. But regardless, it's just it's the principle.
Oh,
of
it's
it.
D8.
As you kind of pump a bit of like power and arcane energy into the body of Sam, as you're not really used to the constitution of these star folk or whatever makes them up, or how their biology really works at all, but a tad bit of warmth returns to the body. Still unconscious, still Blah! As he immediately jumps up and springs to his feet, currently swinging around looking for somebody to punch or grab before you. What in the hell? Where? Kind of looking to you, Ozzy and Ziggy.
Are you okay?
Kind of looks down at his hand. I thought they got me.
No.
Kind of
Well,
begins to truly take in his surroundings. I see.
and as he's taking it in, I'm going to say, we don't have much to do here. Aladdin is dead. We should go.
Yeah, you're right. I want to check in with my folks anyway. I kinda got. Should probably make sure they're all still alive.
Ziggy is not even really looking at him for, I guess, like waiting for his response. He's gonna get up and get with the rest of you guys.
He's just gonna shrug and go, well, fine by me, and he'll just walk off too.
Okay.
That's a character.
Crying.
Yeah.
The character in a fucking crystal.
Oh, fuck, he just got used as a power source, question mark?
Question.
I guess
Ooh,
Ozzy
what a thought. What a
Oh
thought.
god.
I'm like, hey, nigga, let's make you a battery.
I mean, the power of the sun is kind of a solid energy source.
Yep.
Fuck the sun.
Plus, suns emit their own gravity, you know?
God.
That is true.
Wait, does the crystal feel the same now? Like nauseating or whatever, now that he's out?
Definitely much less so. But it is still a crystal with the same properties as the ones below, and even though it has lost some sort of amplifying force, that does not mean it has lost all of its properties.
I guess also as I'm walking away with Sam, I will also ask him, what was it like in there?
Like a nightmare you couldn't wake up from.
Familiar.
That's macabre, but sure, yeah. How are we on the surface, by the way? I was like in the middle of the whole goddamn moon inside when I, you know.
Because my brother tried to turn this whole place inside out.
Uh, I do that, but like, I don't mean it.
He did.
I see. Well, I didn't say it before, but thanks.
It's no problem. We were
I
bound
will
to do it.
then tune the scene back to Vincent. You left a while before. You're back now, right?
I'm back. Yeah, sorry, I'm back.
Okay. Where were you headed? The closest district is Pultz, but that's still quite a ways away. But, of course, that's not to say that the walk there is impossible. Your legs will just be very tired.
At his very
Oh, the
best,
helicopter.
he was heading towards the helicopter in hopes it was still up. I mean, we got it safely brought in and everything, so he was heading towards there, numbly walking, like just beelining to the nearest transportation out.
I will say it takes you a while to find it. Kind of walking back out onto the surface proper, you see that a lot of this moon, as far as your eyes can see at least, looks like it has been completely and utterly encompassed in these glass-like purple crystals. A strange smoothness compared to the canyons and the craters that had initially lined it. By the way, if you feel so inclined, if I can find the goddamn... Oh, there it is. About, I'll say... This is kind of what it looks like now.
Oh my goodness!
Holy shit!
If you can see that.
Whoa! Yeah, no, yeah, I can.
Cool. Yeah, you're
Huh.
on that. But miraculously, due to your intervention, it seems you'll have to check in with the other 3 districts, but the Pulse district is safe. But as you're kind of heading out, you actually do miraculously manage. It is not on any of the terrain that it was on before, but somehow, kind of like slightly tilted onto its side, none of the rotors permanently damaged. You actually do find the helicopter.
Phew. That was gonna be a long walk. Okay, awesome. While he was
about maybe 45 minutes to find. It's a while.
no
But you
worries,
also
no
gotta head
worries.
start on the rest of the party because they're, busy.
I will say, while he was walking, he would have used the spell Sending
I gotcha.
to contact Fabian.
Mm.
And it took him about like 20 to 30 minutes of the walk to like even find the words. But he asks him, Fabian, it's Vincent. Nisa has passed. She fought bravely, and she gave everything, including her life. I don't know what to do. And I don't know if it's possible, but can you help me?
A moment passes. A minute passes. I'm so sorry. I have contacts, but these kinds of things, I can't guarantee anything, my dear. But as if thinking of the right words to say for a moment, clearly kind of like in a bit of a haste. You said you don't know what to do next? What dream are you fighting for? You don't need to answer right now. However, until you find your answer, never stop moving. Silence. The wind kind of
There's
carrying across the crystals. It's just you.
that might have been just enough to keep him walking forward. And when he gets to the helicopter, you said it's on its side.
Like a little tilted, but still in one piece.
Uh, great. He's gonna just find a spot that he can lay her down. Just like a, you know, a piece of rock that's already like up and just enough to lay her out flat. And when he does, he's just gonna look down at her and then look up. Desna. I need your guidance. I need your strength. Because without her, I don't know. And then he'll just look back down, turn, and kind of sit on his butt and just wait.
I think I'll call the session there. If that's alright with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
As long as we play tomorrow, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're playing tomorrow.
Yeah,
It right after combat if you want.
Yeah. Okay, awesome.
You're good. Just wanted to make sure we had enough time to kind of have settle the get into the fallout of everything here and let everybody grieve and process. But yes, tomorrow will be more likely than not the conclusion to this arc of the story, since against all odds, you guys have managed to stop, at least in the middle of it happening, stop an irreversible grand process that would permanently rupture and destroy this moon and its inhabitants.
Damn, we some heroes.
I'm just like,
But at
what
what
the fuck would have
cost?
happened? What would have happened if we didn't? Shit.
Good question.
The campaign would have ended. What do you mean? Or we would have had to roll new. We would have had to roll new characters and figure out what happened on
Imagine
the
a TPK and we all just make.
I will say, imagine I'm putting my finger to my chin and looking at the side. I know what would have happened.
Adorable.
So I will say, without
Adorable.
spoiling anything, and I wouldn't want it any other way. The fact that Nisa made the wish to restore all of you to full power changed this.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could have just wished for the crystal to go away. That's crazy.
No.
But then Sam!
Oh my!
I mean, we
The
wouldn't have known. As
repercussions.
far as we would have been concerned,
No,
Sam was
Haha, problem
would've-
solved.
Yeah. And any
Wishes
action would have
never
had its
cause
recourse
problems.
and would have had its repercussions. But yeah.
God.
You
This is
guys
our
won
path.
a really hard fight, by the way.
That was a
go.
really hard fight.
You could
I,
say
winning.
we
I think you
built
could have
kind of
killed us if you
different.
really wanted to.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Liam?
I think you could have killed us if you really wanted to.
Of course.
I
you could've
agree.
killed
I'm
us
just
if
saying.
you
Okay,
really-
to be fair,
I think
that-
you had been a
that
little
fight-
meaner.
No, okay. Here's the thing. That fight was actually meant to go way worse. Just you guys dealt with a couple of really big problems basically immediately. The fact that like Raven
Yeah,
basically
Raven
snapped
got them
half
out
of
of
the
it.
Eclipse pirates out of like there could have just been like a whole round where they were fighting you guys.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
is true. That was kind of
true.
scary.
Yeah.
I was petrified.
Like you said, one more round and things would have got bad. With the initiative count 20s.
Yeah, pretty much.
I
I had
will-
I had a doomsday timer going on in my head. And to be fair, you guys haven't seen the rest of the entire moon yet. You just know that at least you've saved the Pulse District.
Bro,
Oh, true.
I don't
what if
think
there's multiple crystals, guys?
Whoa, wait.
apart from the crystal exploding in his face, I don't think Ziggy's taken damage since he fought Sam.
This fucking guy.
He is
I got
not
dropped
been-
80 feet by a bird.
not been hit.
Yeah, that shit was kind of
True.
hilarious, by the way.
That shit was very funny.
Crying.
I
Kind of
easily
love it.
I was on 20 HP for a long while there. If that bitch with the gun had been like, this wizard is oddly separated from everybody else.
I also I missed a lot of attacks, I will say. I also like the Aboleth, Lashar, and its hatchlings. Like you guys succeeded a lot of saves against it. Basically, the
Oh my
hatchlings
god.
were just
It
meant to,
only
like,
got Raven. Thank God.
If you guys failed
Yeah.
those charisma saves against the Aboleth's babies, you would have been more vulnerable to like you would have had to subtract a D4 from wisdom saves, and you just
Ooh.
none of you guys ever failed that saving throw.
Thank
It's
God.
almost like
Thank
the story
God.
went exactly as it was supposed
Yes,
to.
sir.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's
But yeah, no,
all-
yeah, you guys are cracked. You basically have proven that like one of the if not the greatest threat to this entire moon you have dealt away with and have proven you can beat.
But
Yeah, I cannot lie, Jordan. I'm so excited for our post conversation.
Oh yeah, no. Also, Liam, didn't you say you wanted to talk about something?
I'm vibrating.
Do you want to go to e-casting
What
chat
the
for a
hell,
second?
yeah, go kiss, go kiss.
Go
Cuties.
kiss.
Who can
wait,
I
my-
kill?